Hello, hello, hello! What's up tonight, everyone? Welcome, welcome, welcome. Fine Thursday evening to ya. Oh, good to see ya, good to see ya, good to see ya. What is up, Arcshift, Ahox Cricket, Autumn Shake, a little cheeky, Crispy Peas, Old Man X, Blue Archer, Ace Clown, Nightbot, of course. Hello from the US, Afarion, Guido, Typhool for life, the Game Games. How's everyone this evening? What's up, Quai, and Amphizus, and Zephyrdot? How is everyone? Oh man, I'm feeling much better. I'm hopeful that my voice is gonna go 100% through the stream tonight. I'm feeling confident, feeling pretty good. I don't get sick very often, but when I get sick, it takes me like so long to fully recover and get up to like 100%. But I think I'm close. I'm very close to 100% now, which is exciting. What's up, Unenthusiastic, Gimp, and Mr. Steelev, and J. Markov, and Braille, and Manuff the Conqueror? How is everyone? Oh man, I'm hyped. I am super. Oh man, we have so much to talk about. Ace Clown, best of one format, Mr. Big Benz, welcome to the format. Fishbowl, not format. Thank you for your subscription. Big Scoops tier 4, our new subscriber. So, oh man, I'm so sorry, Syscoms. Getting fired, that's not fun. Definitely not fun. Well, hopefully things get better. I will do my best to cheer you up. So, we got big news just as we were going into the stream. So, little bits of news. I'm hoping they post the article so we can actually see what the cards look like. But, well, first off, we have all the spoilers. So much Ravnica Legion stuff. That's big piece of news number 1. Big piece of news number 2 is Challenger decks. Someone was just asking about them. Was it last stream or last podcast? But Challenger decks are coming April 12th. So we're, what, 3 months away from Challenger decks? Deck lists are not out yet, but they are coming, and based on last time, I'm hopeful that they're going to be good. Last time they were pretty strong. Fingers crossed for like some fairies and other stuff. I expect it'll be mostly stuff that rotates in the fall, but it's going to be, I'm excited for that. It's sweet that they are doing it. Challenger decks was one of the best products from last year. Ashor, welcome to the Fishbowl. Thank you for your subscription. Big Scoops here for our new subscriber. Oh my god, we're missing something in the sideboard. We definitely should not have 14 cards in the sideboard. I don't know what we're missing. We're doing well. So that was big piece of news number 1. Big piece of news number 2 is, or maybe that's number 3 after spoilers, but next big piece of news is we have some, hopefully the audio's not lagging. Maybe try refreshing if it is. Gimp, welcome to the Fishbowl. Thank you for your subscription. Big Scoops here for our new subscriber. So the other big piece of news is Mythic Edition is coming with Ravnica Allegiance. We are getting a Mythic Edition. Oh, here it is. The article is up. So let's pull this up. So here we go. Ravnica Allegiance Mythic Edition. Let's take a look at these. Let's take a look. Let's see what these Planeswalkers look like. I'm seeing them for the first time with all of you. The Scarab, welcome to the Fishbowl. Thank you for your subscription. Big Scoops here for our new subscriber. So, RNA Mythic Edition, same price, so it's still expensive. $250, 24 packs. You get the 8 Planeswalkers. Good news is it's worldwide this time and being sold through the Hasbro eBay store, which I didn't know that Hasbro even had an eBay store, but it's got to be better than Hasbro Toy Shop, which is like the worst place to buy anything ever. The Cold Shoulder, welcome to the Fishbowl. Thank you for your subscription. Big Scoops here for our new subscriber. So let's take a look. What do we get? Karn, Scion of Urza. I actually don't know if I like the art that much on Karn. I guess it's fine. It looks weird. Karn looks a little bit like fat or something. I think I like the original better. Tameo looks sweet. Tameo is one of my favorite underrated Planeswalkers. Sorin, the background coloring is cool. I guess it's a good commander Planeswalker. Jaya Ballard, looking like Jaya Ballard. Hasn't really caught on anywhere. A Johnny Mentor of Heroes. Maybe like the 4th best to Johnny. Dak Faden, good for vintage primarily. I guess maybe legacy. Kaya, one of the most confusing Planeswalkers. Domri, wow, Domri looks like he's like 8 years old or something. Domri is like the opposite of Jaya Ballard. Jaya Ballard looking pretty old. Domri looking pretty young, like a little kid. I mean, but yes, it's happening. They're doing it again. What's the best Ajani? Probably Ajani Vengeance, I think, is probably the most powerful. The 3-mana one's okay too, but I think Ajani Vengeance the best. Ethelback, welcome to the Fishbowl. Thank you for your subscription. Big Soups here for our new subscriber. So overall, I will say, I don't know if this is a great run of Planeswalkers. Like, just from they look awesome. Other than Fat Karn, which even Fat Karn looks a little weird. He just looks a little chunky to me. But, as far as playability, this is not a super strong run. Karn is good in Standard. Tamio doesn't really see play outside Commander. Sorin, not outside Commander. Jaya, not even in Commander, really. Ajani Mentor of Heroes. Commander, Dak for Vintage, I guess. And then the 2 new ones, which I think Domri's going to be good. Kaya, I don't know. So they definitely look really sharp. I don't know if they can match up to fairies in the first run of Planeswalkers. What were the rest of the first run of Planeswalkers? Liliana Last Hope, solid. Teferi, solid. Elspeth, kind of solid. Tezzeret, solid. All right, so they look really good, but I think they rank a little bit behind the first batch as far as playability. The other thing that they just announced is pre-release codes for, I promise we'll get to Magic really soon. I promise. They are giving stuff away with your pre-release packs for Magic Arena. Pre-release packs, you get a code for a draft, a traditional best-of-3 draft on Arena. You also get codes in your booster packs to get 3 boosters. Play Allegiance is the code, so keep that in mind if you're an Arena player. There's some options there as well. So we got all that stuff out of the way. Taylor Jones, what do y'all think? What do you think about the Mythic Edition? How excited are you for it? Do you think this will fix the issues? Getting them out of the Harrisboro toy shop, hopefully. I mean, they look sweet. Taylor Jones, welcome to the Fishbowl for the 2nd month, or actually maybe closer to 1 year. Welcome to the Fishbowl. Big scoops here for our new subscribers. It is an overwhelming day. There's a lot happening all at once. Spoilers and best of one and Planeswalkers and codes and so much going on. But good news is we're going to have some fun and play some Modern tonight. I was thinking about playing Standard, but I kind of want to wait for the new cards. I'm so hyped for Ravnica Allegiance. No free sealed this time. You get a free best of 3 draft instead. Shizer and Targo, welcome to the Fishbowl. Thank you for your subscription. Big soups here for our new subscriber. Well, let's run through our reminders quick, talk about this deck, start playing some Magic, and then we can talk Ravnica Allegiance, we can talk Mythic Edition, we can talk Best of 1 coming to paper, whatever you all want to talk about, or just look at deck lists. Hey, what's up, Egus? How are you tonight? So we have plenty to talk about tonight. Anyway, quick reminders before we jump into it. First off, Replay YouTube. If I can type it right. That's where you can find all the old streams, including this one, in the future. So check that out if you haven't. Normal YouTube, we had some Against the Odds Warp Devotion last night. The deck, I mean, it did some cool things when everything came together. Probably not one of our most competitive Against Odds, but it was still sweet. So check that out. We also got spoiler stuff and Goldfish Gladiators, and we're playing Legacy again for Much Brew this weekend, and a sweet Budget Magic deck. I'm really happy. A modern Budget Magic deck that I'm really happy with how that turned out. So check that out on the YouTube. The sponsor of tonight's stream is Ridge Wallet. I am the only streamer to pronounce your username correctly. I'm going to chalk that up to blind luck, because I normally am the only streamer who does not pronounce usernames correctly. Sponsor tonight's stream, Ridge Wallet. They make slim front pocket wallets out of carbon fiber titanium. Check them out over at ridgewallet.com. Get 10% off with the cold goldfish. Finally! Yes, merch page, tokens, t-shirts, and playmats if you are looking for a way to support the stream and the channel and the site, and donations, always appreciated, certainly not required. $2 or more gets your message read on stream. For Sunday, welcome to the Fishbowl for the 6th month in a row. I love your stream so much. Thanks for helping me get through times filled with much homework. Ugh, that's not, Forced Unity. Well, thank you for the pronunciation correction, and welcome to the Fishbowl. Big soups here for our new subscriber. No Nykthos in this deck. because of our mana cost primarily. Bannings in Modern, remind me all these topics. I've been asked about best of one, bannings in Modern. We'll talk about this, but let's talk about the deck really quick so we can actually start playing games. And then as we are playing, we can talk about all that stuff and more. So tonight, we're playing one of my favorite cards. I love Grey Merchant of Asphodel. It is one of my favorite cards. So we're playing Mono Black Devotion, but Mono Black Devotion that's splashing just a touch of white to actually have a chance to fight against some broken combo decks primarily. So the main core of this deck is our Black Devotion stuff. So our big payoff, Grey Merchant of Asphodel, comes down, drains equal to our Devotion to Black, which with the help of like Phyrexian Obliterators, Gifted Aetherborn, some Lilianas, probably draining our opponent for like 5, 8 life, which is just absolutely massive. 2 of them probably kills our opponent. So that's kind of the big end game. Speaking of big end games, we also have Phyrexian Obliterator, which is pretty powerful. Our deck can support it. As you can see, our mana has no non-black sources. Everything taps for black mana, so we can cast Obliterator on turn 4 every single game as long as we have 4 lands. And then it's just a really big, powerful, hard to interact with creature. We also have some Lilianas to deal with our opponent's stuff. Liliana the Last Hope, good at getting back Grey Merchants and Obliterators that die. In the early game, we have Gifted Aetherborn to hold down the ground. And then we have one Kembo in the main deck, which is a little weird, but a lot of people are playing like KCI, they're playing Arclight Phoenix decks, they're playing Storm, so a lot of decks actually get hated on pretty hard by Kembo, and in the worst case, it hopefully keeps us alive long enough to get to like our Grey Merchants and whatnot. So that's the Black Devotion plan. Also, Phyrexian Arena, just a 1-up for card advantage. Lingering Souls gives us something to discard to our Lilianas and our Collective Brutalities, and then otherwise we have all of our 1-mana stuff, which is halfway removal with Path and Fatal Push, and then halfway discard with Inquisitions and Thought Seizes, and that's basically the deck. Tear our opponent's board and hand apart with discard, play some stuff with a bunch of black mana symbols, and hopefully just drain our opponent out of the game with Grey Merchant and Phyrexian Obliterators. Also, we got the white border lands. It feels like a white border land kind of deck. The main reason for being in white, though, is to get access to sideboard cards, and we're missing. I am very excited for Persistent Partitioners. I think that card's going to be fun to build around. We're missing... We don't really need white mana too much. Like, we can win without white mana. So, and it just slows down our Obliterator. I don't know. Maybe it's worth it to play 1 planes, but Groot is my cameraman for the 2nd month in a row. Welcome back to the Fishbowl. Thank you for your subscription. We do need 1 more sideboard card. But anyway, the white is primarily for Rest in Peace, Stony Silence in the sideboard. We also have Kemball to go with Damping Sphere for more combo hate. Removal and Anguish Unmaking hits anything. Another Collective Brutality for a little bit of this, a little bit of that. Fulminators to tear up Tron. And we do need 1 more card in our sideboard. Crazy J-Man, the list that I copied actually does not even have... Did they really play a 14-card list and win a tournament? Or did I somehow copy this improperly? It is 14 cards! Okay. The person that 5-0'd with it actually had 14 cards too, so Crazy J-Man, welcome to the Fishbowl. Thank you for your subscription. Big Scoops here for our new subscriber. 3rd Kemble. Do I have a 3rd Kemble? I wonder if I have it in my collection. I'm fine with that. I do not. We could just go another Damping Sphere. Damping Sphere is kind of like a Kemble. Let's just go another Damping Sphere. I'm not gonna complain. Ooh, Worship. We're a little creature light for... Well, I guess we have Lingering Souls. All right, let's Worship. I do like Worship. I am a big fan. All right, we'll play that over the other Damping Sphere. Extraction is one that's on my list, too. Oh, man, so many subs. Alpha MOMIR. We could just play Surgical to go with our Fulminators to wreck Tron. Soft Echo, Mythic, and... Warlord, welcome to the Fishbowl. Thank you for your subscription. Big Scoops here for our new subscriber. All right, let's bring in 1 Surgical. I think I have Surgicals. All right, let's go Surgical over Worship. I think that's fine. I really like Fulminator plus Surgical. We have Rest in Peace as our graveyard hate, so we do have a decent amount, and now we have Surgical too. So, all right, let's take this out for a spin, see if it actually is going to work. Omnicron Percy. Oh, Omnicron, Percy, 2? No, isn't that Omnicron Percy 8? Isn't that the Futurama planet? Welcome to the Fishbowl. Thank you for your subscription. Big Soups here for our new subscriber. Yeah, this would actually be a Kaya deck. I don't know if I would main deck a Kaya, but I would definitely sideboard a Kaya. Hopefully this deck is sweet. I've had success with devotion decks in the past, so maybe it's actually pretty good. So, thoughts about Font of Agonies and White-Black Vampires in Standard, all about paying and gaining life. Yeah, I think someone mentioned Adanto. That's a card that we didn't really talk about in our Omicron Percy 8. That's right. That sounds correct. But yeah, Adanto Vanguard is a good place for Font of Agonies. Also, it's good with Doom Whisper as well. Kayoken, welcome to the Fishbowl. We have quite a bit of Antitron. I mean, you can never have too much Antitron. Well, technically you probably can, but I can never have too much Antitron. Thank you for your subscription. Big Soups cheer for Kayoken, our new subscriber. Dan Wildfire with our first donation to the night. Thank you so much, Dan. One of our more consistent donators. Dan Wildfire says, went 5-1 in a traditional constructed league with a sweet Grixis Dragon list. Ooh, let me take a look. Oh, I do love me some Grixis Dragons. I really like Lathliss too. Lathliss is a dragon that I thought I was the only person that played, but every time we play a dragon deck with Lathliss, Lathliss does really well. I like it. It looks good. It kind of reminds me of the one we played before, but we had like the weird treasure making stuff. This has a lot more defense and a lot less treasure, well, no treasure stuff. Looks good, Dan. Thank you so much for the donation. All right, let's see what we're up against. How can you pronounce Omnicron Percy 8, but you can't pronounce Yukihiro? Yukihiro. Sounds fine. Hey, welcome, Undeader Sparse. Good to see ya. Would you play Kaya's Wrath in this deck? Probably I would not, just because we already have access to Damnation. Ew. Opponent's burning us. Well, let's just take... Take Swift Spear. Take Lightning Bolt. Let's take Lightning Bolt. Then we can push in Thoughtseize. That seems fine. Take Lightning Bolt. Pass the turn. Well, now we just want to get to this Liliana. If we can get to Liliana, life should be pretty good. Yeah, I'm a big Obliterator fan. What would it take to get you to karaoke on stream? Oh, man. I don't know. I don't know if you want to hear me sing. I don't know if you really want that. You might think that you want that, but Swiftspear, getting in. Yup. Down to 19. Ooh, there's our Swamp. All right, so play the Swamp. Thoughtseize our opponent. Lightning Bolt Eidolon. So if we take this, kill this, how do we save the most damage? If we take Lightning Bolt, we kill this, they play Eidolon, we play Liliana, take it down, but then they can kill Liliana? Yeah, let's take Eidolon. Try to keep our Liliana alive. Pass the turn. Yeah, I think that makes sense. Opponent. Gonna go attacking. Come on, Lightning Bolt our face. No? Alright, well, we will kill it. Stay a 17. Sacred Foundry. Tapped. Opponent passes. Well, play a Swamp. Play Liliana. Take up Liliana. Discard Lingering Souls, and I feel like we're in pretty good shape already. And this doesn't even include the fact that we got Grey Merchants. Can you imagine how good Grey Merchant is against Burn? It seems so insane. Vote it. What pre-release tips do you have for semi-beginners at pre-releases? Ooh, that's a good question. Opponent passes. I don't even know if we want to Thought Seize. We know they have a Bolt. Yeah, let's not. Let's just take up Liliana. Discard Thought Seize. Opponent discards a land. Flashback Lingering Souls. Play a Swamp. And pass the turn. So if you're going to play your first pre-release, it's mostly just have fun. Don't be afraid to ask people for help or like interact, because pre-releases are fun, beginner-friendly events. So just out of all the Magic events you can go to, it's the best one I think you can go to as a beginner. So don't be afraid to just like have fun and enjoy it, and hopefully people are cool about it, because that's been my pre-release experience. Ugh, Searing Blaze. Boo. You gonna kill our Liliana? We wanted that. They're not gonna kill our Liliana. Okay, well, play a Swamp. Take up Liliana. Now they're gonna kill it? Just be tricky? Alright, kills Liliana. Well, I mean, in theory, we have the better top decks. We'll see. We'll see what happens. Do I go to my local pre-release? Sometimes. Not as consistently as... Ooh, Lavamancer. Not as consistently as I should. Well, that's a little bit awkward with no white mana. Come on, Gray Merchant. We need a Gray Merchant. Blue Cheese for the 5th month in a row. Check it out. Last time I was going to go to an F&M. Going to my first F&M tomorrow for sure, in bringing 8-rack. Hey, good luck, Blue Cheese, and welcome back to the Fishbowl. Thank you for your subscription. Big soup cheer for our new subscriber. Ooh, so as far as deck building, I haven't delved into the specifics of the set itself too much. Oh my god. So awkward. Well, get him with the Spirit. I mean, if we just draw nothing for a while, we could lose to Bird. It is possible. Opponent, gonna Bird us. Oh, we need a Gray Merchant so badly. So much. Opponent, down to 15. Oh, yes. The advert, good call. Thank you. Also, we should be... Are we not in stream mode? I don't think we're in stream mode. Stream mode! We haven't played Moto in a while. Opponent's going to Skull Crack. Alright, add fixed, and then stream mode. We do need to stream it. There we go. Stream mode achieved. Opponent passes. Come on, Dak. Don't do this to us. Wait, that was on our turn? Oh my god. Opponent. Passes. Okay. That's a good... I'm glad our opponent fired off that Skull Crack for no really good reason. Opponent. Opponent with the greed. Oh, they better not run another one. that no value Skull Crack. Gary's good. Gary's definitely good. Only gains us 2 here, but that's still good. Nearly saved Jim. Welcome to the Fishbowl. Thank you for your subscription. Big soups here for our new subscriber. Lightning Helix on Gray Merchant. And then shoots. All right, well, I guess we still kind of gain life because of that Lightning Helix not going in our face. Boy, this is awkward. This is awkward. Come on, deck. Please give us just a small taste of action. Opponent passes. Inquisition, pretty much a dead card. We can't even find a white source. It's a land. Lord almighty. Get in. I mean, yes, we did gain life-ish. But our opponent's at 19 and we're not drawing anything. Ugh. Ugh, not even white mana for this path. We're gonna lose. Please make the window smaller so you can see the opening end. Okay, I will try to do that next game when our hand is full. So what are you picking for pre-release? Opponent. Thinking. Land. Passes. Wow. Lingering Souls that we can't cast. This is very awkward. Hit our opponent for 1. Play a Swamp. Well, at least our opponent's going to think we're mono black. Rakdos, Simic, always Simic, Orzhov. Okay, there's a Gruul. 49 Uber Buddy, welcome to the Fishbowl. Thank you for your subscription. Big Scoops cheer for our new subscriber. Are we just going to whiff our way to death? Lava Spike, it looks like we are. Wow. This is pretty insane. We had our opponent basically empty-handed with us at 17, and... Wow. I don't even know what to say. We never drew any functional Magic cards. Oh my goodness. That was insane. I can't believe that went that way. Yikes. Yikes. Huh. If you do a second pre-release, it'll be Gruul. Well, that was pretty crazy. So against Burn, we get Collective Brutality and Chemball, I guess, and we should just be good against Burn. Our deck should just be very good against our opponent's deck, but somehow we drew 6 Spacing Swamps in 0 white sources, and yeah, that was awkward. That was a smidge awkward. I guess we'll just go down to Thoughtseize. I mean, this deck should not lose to Burn. If we lose to Burn, we have 4 Gifted Etherboards, 4 Grey Merchants, Collective Brutalities, Chemballs. This deck should not ever lose to Burn. We don't really have anything else to bring in, honestly. Rest in Peace doesn't do anything. Stony, Surgical, Anguish, Fulminator. I think we just run it like this. Keep Obliterator over Thoughtseize. Yeah, we're not going to cut any Obliterators. Oh, we cut a Damnation. Cut 1 Damnation and 1 Thoughtseize for Collective Brutality in the second Chemball. Seems fine. Orzhov does seem like the most controlling guild, which is... Oh, no. Really? All right. Well, I mean, this is a good 6. We got a Gifted Etherboard. I don't think we want another Swamp here. All right. So start with Inquisition, step 1. Embrace the vape for the 2nd month in a row. Welcome to the Fishbowl. Thank you for your subscription. Big Soups here for our new subscriber. Helix Tribal. All right, well, I guess we take a Helix. Opponent has Helix Tron, and that's about it. Pass the turn. Opponent. Yeah, no one wants Azorius for some reason. Lava Spike, down to 17. And passes. Well, let's just Swamp and Gifted Etherborn. At least our opponent's going to have to kill Gifted Etherborn. That life gain's so good against our opponent. Inspiring Vantage. And Lightning Helix. Yup. Well, come on, deck. Play Isolated Chapel, pass the turn. Fatal Push is okay. Opponents, they don't have that much action. I like Azorius. Monastery Swift Spear. Yup. Opponent. Gonna go attacking. Azorius is everyone's 2nd favorite. That sounds about right. So apparently, oh, the other big news that people asked about, and this is still kind of... All right, Rift Bolt suspended. Ooh, all right. Well, Pluto Delta, crack it. This is a good one. Grab a Swamp. Run out. All right, Burn. All right, Burn, what are you going to do against Obliterator? So apparently they're starting to test out best of one formats in paper. And at this point, it was just a thing they sent out about limited. I feel like we should win this one. So it's going to be interesting to see how that actually works with best of one being tested in paper. Yes, we were talking about the Planeswalker masterpieces at the beginning of the stream. They look pretty good. Land? Oh no. Alright, well, get him with Obliterator. Watch us die. Watch us get burnt out. Watch us get it burnt out with 2 Gray Merchants and 4 lands. Oh, I can't believe this is happening. Phone it. Helix down to 10. Untaps. Swift Spear. Gets in for 1. Okay. Oh, Boros Charm. We're down to 4. Oh, Lord. Land. Liliana. Oh, my goodness. Kill the Swift Spear. Oh my goodness. Yeah, they're making masterpieces. Can someone link the article that they posted? But there are Ravnica Allegiance masterpieces. Wow. Opponent. Passing. Take up Liliana. We're gonna lose. We are. Searing Blaze down to 3, sacks a land. Oh man. This is very disappointing. Get in with Obliterator. Hit our opponent. Opponent draws. Oh. Okay. So I think we're just gonna pretend like that never happened. We're gonna just pretend that was a test match. If this deck, okay, we're just gonna start over. Same deck, start over. Our deck should be like 90-10 against Bird. It should be impossible. That our deck loses. That should be our best matchup in the whole format. Oh boy. Alright, hopefully it's this Bird player again, because I want my revenge. Alright, so that match never happened. This is our first match. Hello everyone. Hello. Fine Thursday evening to y'all. Good to see you. We got lots to talk about tonight. Huh? Okay. What's going on here? Are people really playing main deck surgicals now? Is that a thing? You just main deck your surgicals? Well, we're gonna take Spell Pierce. Whew. Looks like our opponent's playing infect with main deck surgicals. Okay, surgicals are Inquisition. Sure. I mean, I guess that's a thing you can do. It's gotta be infect. Let me see if I can find the link and post it for you. Pass the turn. Here is the link for Mythic Edition. Opponent plays a land. And passes. And he'll play Bloodstained Mire, pass the turn. Opponent cracks Wooded Foothills. The record is 0-0. This is our first game. Welcome everyone. We started a new league. Because burn, that shouldn't have happened. Yoda Man, welcome to the Fishbowl. Thank you for your subscription. Big soups here for our new subscriber. I'll crack this. Take a Godless Shrine. Untap. More lands. Well, play Polluted Delta. Pass the turn. Opponent. Thinking. Charity stream where every card you mispronounce is $10 to charity. Ooh, we could raise some serious money for charity if we're getting paid for mispronunciations. That's actually not a bad idea. We've got our lands and bad draws out of the way. Now we're good to go. We're good to go. We're going to gray merge it some people. How's it going today? Also, I'm thinking of splashing black or green in my Boros Angels deck. What could be a better option? I would lean towards black. What would you splash green for? Prefer the former Masterpieces art, to be honest. I think the new art looks fine. Have you seen the 8 Rabble Ponza deck getting 5-0s? Ew. I don't know if I have. I've seen some sweet legacy decks. Warrior! Welcome to the Fishbowl. Thank you for your subscription. Big soups here for our new subscriber. Ooh. That deck's sweet. It's like Ponza if you replace land destruction with a bunch of Rebel Masters. That's cool. Sammy for the 2-year resub. Welcome back to the Fishbowl. Thank you for your subscription. Big soups here for our new subscriber. Green gets Shalai, activated Sigarder, Karametra. Oh, are we playing Commander? Ah, okay. In Commander, I'd probably go green. You also get good ramp out of green. What guild am I picking at pre-release? I think Orzhov or Simic, but I'm not sure which yet. One of those two. I like the grindiness of Orzhov, but Simic has all the sweet card names. I want to say Lizard Wizard and Frog to Fish or whatever. Sharknado. How good do you think Electro Dominance is going to be? I think Electro Dominance is going to be sweet. I think that we'll see what it does in tier decks, but I think it's definitely modern playable. Shark to Crab. I knew it wasn't Sharknado. Opponent. Passing. Well, crack this. Keep getting lands out of our deck. Get a swamp. Untap. And I guess it's, Gifted Etherborn would have been nice earlier, but, time for Obliterator. I don't think Infect can really kill Obliterator very easily. Just kidding. They drew a Dismember. They can kill it very easily. Phone it. Passing. Obliterator. Well, just drawing mono removal is actually not the end of the world against Infect. Mono removal is pretty good. Yeah, that's why I'm excited for Electro Dominance, is we have As Foretold. Now we also have Electro Dominance, so we have redundancy with that effect, so I think you can really build around it and make it good. Alright, Etherborns. It's up to you. Etherborn number 2. This is where a Gray Merchant off the top is just devastating. Infinite Polyraptor deck in Standard, trying to decide if I should spend money on it with Fall Rotation in the near future. Well, I mean, Rotation's still quite a ways. We've still got like 9 months. Infinite Polyraptor. The expensive part are the Carnage Tyrants. Maybe if you're concerned about the money aspect, maybe just build the same deck, but without the Carnage Tyrants. Like, yes, it'll be worse against control, but the deck would be incredibly cheap. And your combo is still going to work essentially just as well. So that's what I would lean towards. I would lean towards just building it without Carnage Tyrants, because in all honesty, from playing similar decks, I don't think it's going to be a deck that's going to win GPs anyway. Like, it's more of a fun combo deck. So I think we're dominating Infect here. Although they also did not hit a creature. So that's what I would do. I would build it and just not Carnage Tyrant it. Spicy Commander based off against the odds Zubera rally. Ooh. There's not many Zuberas. I looked into... Well, there's Inky. Bonnet passes. Oh. Oh. Watch us lose. I mean, we're going to go for it. I don't think they have creature counters. Gray Merchant? Game? If they could, like, counter it and then just kill us with Inkmoth, I would be so disappointed. Whew! Alright, we got there. Well, Pone did not draw a creature, but that made it a little bit easier, and we'll take the win. That's an interesting-looking commander deck. That is definitely spicy. That looks like with so many death triggers, looks like a good Tisa deck, and your 5 colors so it can work. Fun take on Chromatic Black. We do Arena Draft sealed before pre-release on stream. So, good news if you're interested in Arena and Ravnica Allegiance. Next Wednesday is the sponsored, like, kickoff Ravnica Allegiance stream with all the streamers, and we are going to be playing. So we probably will play Constructed that day, but I will also try to get up a draft or a sealed at some point. I don't know if... I'll see if I get one up before pre-release. Maybe we'll do that on Thursday. But special bonus stream on next Wednesday with full accounts and all that stuff, so it should be fun. I have so many decks that I really want to play. There's so many sweet decks, so we're just gonna be playing lots and lots of fun decks. Do you think Crackling Drake is too important to Quasi-Dupla Drake, or could straight blue-green work with the new split card? Then what finishers do you have? Without red, you don't have Crackling Drake or Enigma Drake. Just like Murmuring Mystic? I think you need something more than Murmuring Mystic. I think you need something more. Gifted Aetherborn. So Rest in Peace, no. Stony Silence, no. Chemball, I don't think is good enough. Well, maybe. Actually, maybe it's fine. Anguish Unmaking is additional removal, I guess. Fulminator is also, it gets rid of some stuff, and Damping Sphere is not the worst. Ugh. Alright. So no Damnation. How do we make this work? No Damnation. Maybe no Damping Sphere. Maybe we go like 2 Fulminators. Maybe we go 1 Fulminator. Thank you for the donation. 1 second. I just don't want to time out on sideboarding. Go down Phyrexian Arena. Go down 1 Lingering Souls. And maybe like 1 Gray Merchant. Anguish Unmaking is pretty expensive. Let's leave Gray Merchant. All right, let's try it like that. We have a new donation from Day in Wildfire. A $2 donation. Well, we got a lot of disruption. That's good. Todd Anderson and Ross Merriam were talking earlier about Electro Dominance, how it could push Grishelbrand into a tier, similar to how Creeping Chill pushed Dredge. The card itself isn't broken. It just helps existing decks become better and more consistent. That's probably true. Although, I still think you could build, like, Restore Balance or something. Like, I think it's possible. Opponent has Noble Hierarch. I still think it's possible to actually, like, go in on the effect. Ugh. Alright, we have enough removal that I think we're just going to... Our opponent mauled a 4. We should be able to beat Infect with 4 cards in hand. Will there be an against the odds persistent petitioners? The plan is yes. I definitely plan on playing petitioners. So this is something I wanted to ask you tonight, because we're getting close to the time. What are the best against the odds cards from Ravnik Allegiance? What ones are you most excited for? Let's just duress and kill. So duress our opponent. This might actually just bring out the concession. Discard a swamp. All right. Opponent has a pithing needle, and that brings out the concession. Huh. All right. We've recovered from our embarrassing loss to Bird up to 1-0, and I will say our opponent ran badly. Our opponent ran really badly that match, but we'll take it. A win's a win when you're gray merchanting in Modern. All right, let me see these suggestions. New mill advisor, petitioners, captive. Oh, captive audience is so sweet. I want to play emergency powers with the treasure enchantment, captive audience. Against odds, ninjas and legacy was fun. We're definitely going to keep playing more legacy. I don't know how much of it'll be on against odds, but I might actually just start a legacy series because or like legacy and vintage, something like that, because I have really been liking legacy. I've just really been enjoying it. Kaya Uzi duplicate. I'm gonna have to play that just for the name. Smothering Tithe, yeah, with emergency powers, sounds awesome. Amplifier Fling, Amplifier Gate Tribal. We just got some more uncommon gate payoffs too from the Wizard stream. I want to introduce the Ooze to Doubling Season. Doubling Season does seem good with the Ooze. Well, all right, we got Planeswalkers, many Planeswalkers. Godless Shrine, tapped. Pass the turn. So not KCI. Sacred. Oh, is it burn? It's burn. All right. Time to see if we can get our revenge. Gets it with Goblin Guide. Lingering Souls on top. All right. Play the swamp. Pass the turn. All right. If we lose to burn twice in a row, I will not know what's going on in the world. Phone it. Combat. Attacks. Goblin Guide. Top card. Swamp. Well, let's get rid of Goblin Guide. Step 1. I'm playing on the play too, yeah. We definitely should win this. This feels like it should just be an insanely good matchup. Rakdos is another sweet one. And opponent has Eidolon. All right, so I guess we need to play a swamp, Liliana, take our beats, kill Eidolon. We would like Liliana to stick around and tick up, but if we lose to Bird again, I'm gonna be crushed. Goblin Guide, opponent gets in at Liliana, top card. Land, okay. And opponent. Riftbolt suspended. More lands. Well, let's just play a Liliana. Take up on Goblin Guide. Godless Shrine tapped. Pass the turn. Yeah, fetches are good against Goblin Guides, but at this point, I don't want to pay the life. We might just not have to ever crack them. Why play the Liliana so soon? I'm pretty fine if it just eats some burn spells. I'm actually pretty happy with that, so I mean, it stops a Goblin Guide attack and potentially eats at least one burn spell. Or maybe our opponent just ignores it. Alright, that's fine too. We are going to need our life gain. Man, maybe we don't actually beat Burn. On paper, it seems like this deck should crush Burn. Opponent. Riftbolt. Come on, life gain stuff. Passes. Ooh, alright. Watch him have... Alright, so we take up Liliana. on Goblin Guide. Play a Swamp. Run out Gray Merchant. No Skull Cracks. No Skull Cracks. No Skull Cracks. Please. Please, no Skull Cracks. As long as they're done as Skull Crack, this should be good. Oh, all right, up to 14. That's what we wanted. Now I feel a little more comfortable. You got to play Green Stompy and Modern again with Steel Leaf and Pelt Collector. The deck is kind of nutty. Yes, we definitely need to do, we do need to revisit that one. Oh my god. Wow. Opponents just got the Burn Dream. Are we going to die through gaining 4? Is their hand that good? That would be insane. Down to 4. Wow. Wow. Swift Spear. Okay. Opponent. Passes. Inquisition's dead. Do we tick down Liliana to try to find a Gray Merchant? Maybe? How sweet is Bird going to be in Modern with the new Rakdos Bird spell comes out? Yeah, another Lightning Bolt is pretty good. Do we? Yeah, Skewer's good. I think we tick down. We can block anyway, so all right, tick down. Whiff. Well, we get to Lingering Souls. Flashback Lingering Souls. Get in with Gray Merchant. Polluted Delta. Go. Oh, come on. No death. No death. They don't have too many 4 damage burn spells. And we can tick down again to hopefully find a Gray Merchant opponent. Attacks. Top card. Land. Well, block, 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 block. Vile Shrew for the 26th month in a row. Haven't played a game of Magic in 3 weeks due to working having 2 kids. Thanks for quenching the thirst. Well, thank you for subscribing. Definitely appreciate it. Welcome back to the Fishbowl. Big Scoops here for our new subscriber. Well, actually, very much not new subscriber, but thank you so much, Vile Shrew. Definitely appreciate it. Vote it. All right, Gray Merchant. Gray Merchant. Land. Tick down. Gifted Aetherborn. Well, Gifted Aetherborn is great if our opponent whiffs this turn. If our opponent whiffs this turn, it's going to be really helpful. But we're also really close to just dying. Can this deck not beat Burn? Wow. Wow. I really don't understand. Looking at this deck list, it feels like it should not be able to lose to Bird, but maybe this is a horrible matchup and we can't beat Bird. I really do not get it. I really do not understand. My mind is boggling. Literally, the bad kind of boggling. Ugh. Oh. All right. Well, I mean, I think this is our sideboard plan. Do we bring in Surgical? I do not believe that Surgical is good against Burn. So no. The problem is Burn is so redundant. There's not really any good target for Surgical. Getting rid of one burn spell and they just draw other burn spells. I guess like there's dream scenarios where you like thought seize them and they have 3 of the same card in hand or something, but I don't think it's actually worth it. So I guess we run it like this. Yeah, all right. Whew. Thoughtseize is fine. It's not great, but it's fine. Well, all right. Kemble, Liliana. Let's just Polluted Delta, go. See what our opponent's got. Timely could be good, although we have so much stuff for burn that I feel like burn should just be an okay matchup. Yeah, let's crack. Take a Godless Shrine. Tapped. Untap. Play a Swamp. Pass the turn. Opponent cracks it. This is game 2. So we won, we beat Infect in round 1. Technically, we also lost another game against Bird, but that was a part of our league. That was a bonus. Yeah, our deck has a ton of life gain. Eidolon. Alright, so there's Eidolon. So we are just going to Path Eidolon. Take our beats. Untap. Play Isolated Chapel. Play... Chemball or Liliana? I don't know what's better here, actually. If you top deck Surgical, you can kill a potential 9 damage or 12 damage if you have Boros Charm. Thoughtseize is good against Silver decks. I don't think potential damage does... I don't think you want to try to deal with potential damage, though. Like, because if you get... If you take lightning bolts out of your opponent's deck, that doesn't really change the fact that they're going to just draw not quite lightning bolts, but basically lightning bolts. So I don't think it actually does that much. Opponent, Helixes. Alright. Well, we lose our Chemball, but we technically gain 5 since they lose their burn spell. Eidolon. Phyrexian Arena. Well, play the Swamp. Do we just want to get rid of Eidolon? Yeah, I guess we need to. Play Liliana. Drop to 14. Get rid of Eidolon. Pass the turn. Why do we leave Arena in? We're playing Modern tonight. Arena, there's not really anything happening on Arena at the moment. We're waiting for the new set. So next time we play Standard, well, next week, we have a bonus Arena stream. Plus, Standard will be coming again soon. So my fear there was, if we didn't get rid of Eidolon, there's a risk that they play something else and then we can never get rid of it, and then things go pretty bad. Like, if they play another creature and then we're forced to cast stuff into Eidolon, it goes pretty poorly. So let's tick up. This is actually interesting. Arena feels bad, but hitting finishers feels important. I guess we can probably discard Lingering Souls. Oh, they meant Phyrexian Arena. Oh, it's Wizards' fault. There's too many things named Arena. Yeah, we'll ditch the Arena. We'll ditch the Arena. I'm tempted to keep it to draw cards, but all right, let's play the land. Run out Obliterator. That's going to shut down the creatures, at least. Pass the turn. I don't know. Phyrexian Arena feels great right now. The events are great. Has anyone played MOMIR Madness on Arena since it started again? Opponent. Helix is our face. 2 cards in hand. Or those. Welcome to the Fishbowl. Thank you for your subscription. Big Soups here for our new subscriber. Untaps. We could use a Gary. Gary would be a good one. Opponent passing. Polluted Delta. Well, play Polluted Delta. Play Lingering Souls. Take up Liliana. Gonna be close. MOMIR on Arena is not that fun. I mean, it's definitely not the same as Magic Online, because there's so many fewer cards. I think it's still fun, though. If they wanted to ensure Brawl kept going, they should have added it to Arena. Yeah, that would be interesting. Wow, opponent discarded a Lightning Bolt? What is our opponent's hand? They must have, like, double... I do not understand. Okay, Searing Blood. Combat. Attack. What's our opponent holding? It's got to be, like, Boros Charm or Searing Blood. If they're discarding Lightning Bolts. Plays a land. And passes. And I'll play Gifted Aetherborn. Take up. Skullcrack to 5. Attack with everything. Hit our opponent. Well, we're not dead next turn because they can't deal 5. Down to 8. Oh, man. Are we going to redeem ourselves? We might be. Opponent scoops it up. Whew. Hazebraid was sweet. I liked Hazebraid quite a bit. How come you never draw Gary unless the board is empty? That is a fair question. We have not had a ton of huge gray merchants yet. Someday it'll happen. Oh man, if we got Lava Axed, would a single Nykthos be worthwhile? Nykthos is really weird in this deck, so it can be pretty powerful, although we don't have anything super expensive. The downside is it also can ruin us casting Obliterator on time, so I can see arguments for both sides. I'm not 100% sure, honestly. All right. I mean, we're on the draw. Let's run it back. That single situation is why my burn deck plays a pair of Browbeats. Browbeats seems reasonable. Who? Well, that's a lot of Aetherborns. Wooded Foothills. Opponent cracks it. Sacred Foundry. And Riftbolt. Opponent passing. Well, play the Swamp. Thoughtseize our opponent. Bolt, Helix, Eidolon. Oh, Searing Blaze. I don't like Searing Blaze. So we're going to be at 18-15. So we are going to be at 15. They play Eidolon 13. Wait, no, 11? We have to shock ourselves? Ugh. 18, 15, 13, 11. What products do you use for your beard, if any? I use a little bit of beard oil. Actually, I can't. The camera's not real time. Let's see. There we go. This is this one is duck butter. I don't know if you can see it. So I use a little bit of that. I'm not a huge beard maintenance guy, but I do use that a little bit. Yeah, I'm at my desk all the time, so I got to keep the beard oil handy. You never know when you need a little touch up. All right, we'll take the Blaze. Pass the turn. Opponent. Riftbolt. Down to 15. Yeah, it's going to depend on what our opponent draws. So down to 15. Opponent. Bloodstained Mire. Cracks it. Eidolon. And passes. Well, Godless Shrine. Untapped. Pass the turn. Oh, come on, lands. Bloodstained Mire. Opponent. Goes attacking. Well, we will path. We drop to 11. And we'll see what happens. Do I ever wear scarves, or is there no need for that? Not often. Ugh, another one. That was a good top deck. And we didn't draw land. Well, past the turn. This might be going south. This might be going south. Oh, yeah, hang on. Let me see if I can fix this. I can shrink the cards. Can you still read the cards? And I can also shrink my face. Let's see if we can find a good mixture. Shrink the face. Grow the cards. Hopefully that's close enough. Opponent. Combat. Attacks. But Banneries 6999. Welcome to the Fishbowl. Thank you for your subscription. Big scoops here for our new subscriber. Well, kill Eidolon down to 9. Opponent passes. Well, there's our land finally. Play a swamp. Gifted Etherborn. I don't know. I don't know. We might have found a way to lose to burn. Pass the turn. Opponent. Cracks. Not impossible we're just straight up dead here. Sacred Foundry untapped. Likely we're straight up dead here. Oh, wow. Oh, man. Whew. I don't know what to say. I don't know what to say. I thought that this was a almost unlosable matchup, but apparently it is a very losable matchup. Wow. Wow, 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 wow. All right. Well, we've learned something this stream. And the thing we've learned is apparently we can very much lose to burn constantly. Apparently 12 life gain spells is not enough. Not enough in Modern. Not understanding why you didn't play the Etherborn sooner. I mean, if we play the Etherborn, we take 2 to play it, then we know our opponent has a removal spell for it. So they kill it, and then they also attack us with the Eidolon, and we take 2. And then we're left back in a position again where we have to still cast more things into the Eidolon to either kill it or keep trying to play through it. So I think we actually just take more damage by casting more spells into the Eidolon. Your deck has good play against it, but it doesn't have an efficient clock, which means stabilizing doesn't let you win. Yeah, I don't know. I'm kind of hoping to play Burn again, because I still feel like... I don't know. We had a game where we were at 17 and our opponent had no burn spells, and they won the game. That should take burn like 7 turns. It's a lot of turns for them to draw enough damage. So I think it might just be a combination of us not drawing the right cards and our opponent very much drawing the right cards. But we'll see. We'll see. Your biggest issue is you don't have Kalitas in the sideboard. It's an amazing card against burn. Yeah, Kalitas is definitely good against burn, but we have 4 Gray Merchants. What more do we need? Our deck it feels like on paper it should be good enough against burn anyway. All those burn spells you were worried about went to the face, so not playing those Etherborns meant you were taking 1 extra damage as opposed to playing it into Eidolon. Does it? But then they still have the Eidolon out. Because the option, like we were killing the Eidolon, though. Ooh. Huh. Chalice on 1. Arbiter. Well, I think we have to take Chalice on 1. Opponent's playing some sort of all-in Eldrazi deck. Yeah, take Chalice. That shuts down, like, all of our hand. Pass the turn. Seth already explained that removal on the Etherboard menu would take hits from Eidolon. There's the Leonin Arbiter off the Spirit Guide mana. Yup. Well, untap Isolated Chapel. Thoughtseize are about it. Take Thought Not Seer. Do we try to get them? Do we try to get them and wait till they Ghost Quarter, or do we just path now and play it safe? All right, let's try to get them. It's fun to get people. Opponent. Gonna get in with Arbiter, sure. Yup. Down to 14. Ghost Quarter. Ugh. Alright, so we wait for that to resolve. Now we path one. I guess we're just gonna get got. There's not much we can do about it. Untap. Godless Shrine. Untapped. Lingering Souls. Pass the turn. We need some mana ties in a deck if we really want to get people. Yeah, that could work in this deck, actually. Meet GG! Welcome to the Fishbowl. Thank you for your subscription. Big Soups here for our new subscriber. Hey, what's up, Bigfoot? We are playing some... Alright, opponent has a Thalia. We are playing some... Ooh, how do we do this? We are playing some mono black, well, white black Devotion in Modern. So we can pay for Arbiter, crack a fetch. Kill Thalia? Do we also want to Duress? They have Dismember. Yeah, I think we do. So, play a fetch land. Pay for art. Oh, that doesn't work. Just kidding. Okay, so Collective Brutality. I guess we should have done that differently. Collective Brutality, 2 modes. Oops. Yeah, there's a Thalia. That's a Thalia that does things. LR Rico for the 5th month in a row. Been super busy for a while. Glad to catch the stream every once in a while. Well, glad to have you back, LR Rico. Thank you so much for the subscription. Big scoops here for our new subscriber. Well, maybe we just leave the Dismember then. Now I'm wondering if we have to keep this land. Yeah, let's just... It is a small punt. Let's just kill Thalia. And it's a very small punt, but it still is a punt. If we untap, they... Yeah, alright. Let's just kill Thalia. And... Can we go race mode? Yeah, let's try to race. Hit our opponent. Pass the turn. Yeah, the first strike is obnoxious. It lets us not ever play defense. Opponent. Sacks Horizon Canopy. Okay. And... Gets in with Arbiter. Sure. I wonder... Okay, they finally Ghost Quarter. Yup, no search. Plains passes. I'll play for Arbiter. crack polluted delta. Grab a swamp. Play a swamp. Lingering Souls. I think this is maybe working. I don't really want to double fetch because I feel like we'd have to shock. Because I think we cannot... I think we got to keep White Sores. Whoa! Dismembers! Wow. Opponent's going for it. They're going all in. Herald Radio, welcome to the Fishbowl. Thank you for your subscription. Big Soups here for our new subscriber. What is our punt for there? Opponent gets in, down to 7. Plains. Chalice on 1. Well, go to combat. Attack. Play Polluted Delta. Pass the turn. Oh, opponent. What card it had? Cracks or Isaac Canopy. Yeah, we are drawing a lot of lands. Eldrazi Temple. Opponent gets in. Down to 5. Untap. More lands. Ugh. So many lands. Deck. Is there any arguments against a 1 of Urborg in the deck to make fetches less painful eventually? I mean, other than Blood Moon, not really. How do we lose this game? Land Reality Smasher. If we leave back 2 blockers, I mean, I guess we still likely lose anyway. All right, we'll just attack with everything. If they go Land Reality Smasher, then I guess they got us. Swamp Go. Opponent. Land. Oh, no Reality Smasher. I mean, technically we could stay alive, but we likely lose in the future. Well, go to combat. Attack. Whoo! All right, we got there. Yeah, I think Smasher was the main way that goes wrong. Well, that went pretty good. Man, Modern is so fast these days. It feels like all of our games have just cruised by. Format is so fast. Oh, that was good though. The deck seems pretty functional. I think Biogenic Ooze and Mesmerizing Benthid are like the blue-green versions of each other. Ooh. I hadn't really thought of it that way, but that makes sense. Just want to say hi. Glad to be able to follow the stream. Living in Italy, it's quite hard with the time difference. Oh, well, thank you, Champ6. I really got to figure out a way to do an earlier stream. That is on my 2019 list. I know I've been saying it for a while, but I really would like to figure out a way to do an earlier stream. Stony Baloney, welcome to the Fishbowl. Thank you for your subscription. Big Soups here for our new subscriber, Oliver Thoss. Let me take a look at this list. 4 Vengevine. Ooh. Interesting. That's kind of like an aggro-y Vengevine. I like it. Flamewake Phoenix, Memnites. That's kind of like all-in Bushwhacker Vengevine. Well, that looks sweet. I like it. Wasteland 247, welcome to the Fishbowl. Thank you for your subscription. Big Soups here for our new subscriber. Yeah, it's a hard balancing act because like our current stream time is designed to hit as many people as possible. Like East Coast people are pretty much out of work or school. It's late in Europe, but it's not like super like 4 a.m. late. And then West Coast people, depending on their schedule, are like out of school, maybe getting out of work. So that's why I do it at the time I do. But I wouldn't mind having an earlier one for people who are in other parts of the world. Yes, like because I know there's a lot of European viewers where it's really late. All right, we got a sideboard though. So Kemball seems bad. Anguish Unmaking seems fine. It does get rid of Chalice, which is nice. Collective Brutality also seems... Actually, Collective Brutality seems pretty good. Maybe we got a bit of discard. Oh, we're going to run short on time here. Yeah, let's cut a touch of discard. Fulminator's also fine, but I'm not sure what I'd cut for it. Let's just try it like that. Light touch. Light touch. Yeah, right now it's like 7:30. Yeah, not quite 7:30 on the East Coast. Ugh. One lander. Huh. Yeah, I guess we gotta ship it. Well, okay. Thoughtseize. Man, if they have a Chalice on one, this gets a lot worse. Eldrazi Temple. Opponent. Passes. Well, Polluted Delta. Go. Ghost Quarter. Sorceress Spyglass. Well, I assume this means we gotta crack Polluted Delta. Get a Godless Shrine. Yep, pass the turn. My biggest problem with Best of One is I keep wanting to call it Boo. So what do you think about Best of One? What is your take on that? Do you know what's happening with Ravnica Legion's Mythic Edition? Are they doing it like Masterpieces or sticking with what doesn't work? All right, so let's break it down really quick. We talked about it earlier. So Ravnica Allegiance Mythic Edition. These cards coming soon. So the short TLDR for people who missed it earlier. Number one, they're only for sale through the Hasbro eBay shop, not the Hasbro website, their eBay shop. Otherwise, it is the same price as before. $250, 24 packs. You get the cards marked in the pack so you know which ones the Planeswalkers are in. You get the 8 super rare Planeswalkers, and because it's the Hasbro eBay shop, it does ship worldwide. So that's what we know. That's what we know about these Planeswalkers. Swamp Go. So, I mean, it's similar, but with a slight twist. Man, Eldrazi Temple. Thought Not Seer. Well, we will path it. Draw a card. Well, Gifted Aetherborn is actually pretty hilariously good here. Bone it. Gifted Aetherborn shuts down Eldrazi. Is MOMIR Best of One? Yes, MOMIR is Best of One. That's the only MOMIR option. Opponent actually takes the Aetherborn. Well, play Bloodstained Mire, pass the turn. Phyrexian Obliterator should be pretty reasonable. Our deck, maybe this is actually where our deck lines up well. What's up, Vermit? We are 1-1 right now. Which, not bad. Opponent. Thalia. Sure. And passing. And Thought Not. Well, this is going to go fine. Crack Bloodstained Mire. Grab a... Yeah, grab a Godless Shrine. Untapped. Fatal Push Thalia. Thought Knot comes into play. Fatal Push Thought Knot. We do lose our Obliterator. Ooh, there's a Gary, though. All right. Yup. Opponent passes. Yeah, Liliana's fine. Play the Swamp. We might be pulling this off. Liliana, the one that's not Pithing Needled. Take up. I enjoy Best of One because I can grind out games quickly, but Best of Three is a much better format. So here's my take. People want my take on Best of One. And my take on Best of One is that Best of One is a really good format for Magic Arena. For Magic Arena, Wizards needs a fast format where the games go quickly and you can potentially play on mobile. So I think that it's a good thing for Arena. Oh boy. All right, opponent. You're going to need an answer for this. On the other hand, I don't really think I like it in paper, but I haven't tried it in paper. Opponent. Endbringer. Well, that's a big baddie. Opponent. Passing. Well, Polluted Delta. Crack Polluted Delta. Grab a Swamp. Endbringer is an issue. Gray Merchant you for 7. Yeah, let's get in with Obliterator. If you want to block, you can block. We got to try to close this game out. Opponent, down to 9. That means a Gray Merchant. Gray Merchant number 2 is game. Hopefully, if our opponent doesn't have anything. That would be the draw. Opponent. Combat. Attacks. Well, we will take it. Down to 11. Cracks Canopy. Thalia. Come on, Gary. Come on, Gary. Thoughtseize is the worst of draws. Alright, pass the turn. Oh, I think we're gonna lose. Oh yeah, I guess you're right. It is only 8 with Gray Merchant. Opponent. Draws a card. More Eldrazi Temples. More Thalias. Opponent. Oh, come on, deck. Come on, deck. Oh, we're about dead. We need something. We do not have any Flicker Wisps. Ugh. This was the worst time. You can see the downside of discard. Discard is very powerful in the early game, but then it gets a lot worse as the game goes along. I think we might actually sideboard out more discard. Yikes, 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 yikes. I think we're dead, right? This can't block. Well, I guess we're not dead yet. We can chump. Can't block. Opponent. Attacks. Yup. I mean, we need to chain together Gray Merchants. That is it. Chalice on 1. Opponent passes. Well, okay. Step 1. Okay. Oh boy. Staying alive. Staying alive. Wow, draws a card. Yeah, attack. Wow, punt and game. They drew a card. They could have kept us from attacking. Whoo! Wow, that was like... That was... Oh, our opponent thought they were dead to the trigger, too. we both miscounted the trigger. We both miscounted the trigger. Oh my goodness. We both thought it was 9 because I thought I was gonna kill him with it too. What do you think is going what do you think is going first issue in MOMIR? Do you think the player in the play should have a handicap? You're at a huge disadvantage if you're on the draw. Veramet for the 23rd month in a row, 1 month away from 2 years. When are we getting music back? Oh man, hopefully within the next 23 months. It's something I gotta figure out a way to do it, but I still haven't figured out. The copyright claim thing on YouTube is the big sticking point. That's the problematic part, is it's so rough on YouTube. Boblet, welcome to the Fishbowl. Thank you for your subscription. Hollow One Jun, that sounds interesting. Big Soups here for our new subscriber. That's a spicy deck. You got a lot of cool one-ofs. Fairy, Ramenop Excavator. That looks sweet. I like it. Yeah, some people do not like music. So anyway, before I jump into the next round, got to do a super quick shout out to the sponsor of tonight's stream, Ridge Wallet, and they make some super slim, super sweet front pocket wallets out of carbon fiber and titanium. You can check them out at ridgewallet.com, get 10% off with the code Goldfish, and they also offer free shipping. So thank you to Ridge Wallet for supporting the show. Hey, what's up, Storm Azure? How are you? So, hey, have a good night, Fortnite player. Who's leaving to play Fortnite? Someone's leaving to play Fortnite. Oh, there it is. Luke is dead 200. Have a good night. We'll be back on Thursday with another one. Do you record the stream locally or you take video on demands and upload them after? So it is both recorded locally, but the YouTube, normally I just do it directly. It saves a lot of computer hassling and uploading to just import it directly from Twitch to YouTube. If I order some elemental tokens, could I get you to sign them? So you can order the signed tokens, and they will just come to you signed. If you want me to sign just a bunch of elemental tokens, you could ship them to me. You could also, if you're going to order them, just ask Richard. I don't think there's a way to just get a whole bunch of one token signed, but you could ask and just check. Hey, Aggie. I hope you enjoyed your dinner. First time being here for your live stream. I like your videos you put out, and I love your attitude and happy personality. We need more people in the world that are happy and fun outlook. Well, thank you, Thanos. I appreciate the kind words. Alright. Yeah, it's fine. Ooh, Control A. Well, we might actually have a long game. We've played a lot of quick games. Alright, Thoughtsy's our opponent. Oh, just kidding. Spirits. Maybe it won't be a long game. Okay, so how do we beat spirits? We have a lot of removal. Let's just take... Okay, take Droggskull Captain. Pass the turn. Next turn we can Thoughtseize and Path Exile. Breeding Pool, untapped. And Supreme Phantom. Opponent passes. Thoughtseize our opponent. Wow, they drew the Droggskull Captain. Huh. Let's take Spell Queller. Play Isolated Chapel, pass the turn. I mean, this Damnation should clear things up. Is it really worth pathing? They're stuck on 2 lands and you have Damnation. The question is if we get to Damnation. Opponent, Supreme Phantom. Yeah, let's not path yet. Worst case, we can Lingering Souls just to chump if we feel like we need to. Inquisition. Well, Inquisition. So many lords. Well, take Phantasmal Image. Play Bloodstained Mire. Pass the turn. Gonna be close. Gonna be close. Opponent hits a land. Cracks the land. I don't know if we can wait now. I don't know if we can wait. I think we have to path. Because if we don't draw a land, we're just gonna... We're gonna lose, right? It's so much damage. Yeah, I think we have to path. So, path a Supreme Phantom. If we draw a land, we can still untap in Damnation, and it's still good. Do you think they'll start instituting Anti in MOMIR? How would they institute Anti? Oh, so someone asked about play draw in MOMIR. How would you even go about trying to even that out, though? Now, there's a land, so crack Bloodstained Mire. Get a swamp. Bloodstained Mire. Crack Bloodstained Mire. Get a swamp. Well, now we just hope they don't top deck Collected Company. Damnation. Clear the board. Well, we probably could have got away without pathing. The third tail. Welcome to the fishbowl. Thank you for your subscription. Big Soups tier for our new subscriber. Oh, yeah. Obliterator. Pass the turn. Pass Obliterator. Well, we get a land. We did need a land. And we still have Grey Merchant coming. And we have Lingering Souls. Bone it. Passing. All of a sudden, Contract pops up in MOMIR. Yeah, I don't know if Anti would be good in MOMIR or not. Let's Lingering Souls. Ouch. Ouch. Opponent. Opponent, opponent, opponent. Okay, that was a good draw. Opponent. Still not drawing those lands. Gets in with Queller. We were kind of really hoping that that Lingering Souls... Wow, Phantasmal Image on Queller. Out of cards. Well, play Obliterator. Pass the turn. Opponent cracks. Well, I don't know. We're going to gain some life, but we're still not in great shape. Opponent. Oh, dear. What do they draw? Noble Hierarch. Okay. Removal spell would be pretty spicy. Gets in down to 4. Well, we have to Grey Merchant. Gain 6. Godless Shrine. Tapped. Get in with Obliterator. Opponent. Down to 5. Okay. We might be back to winning the race. Opponent. Gets in for 3. Okay. Yup. And passes. We draw nothing. Go to combat. Oh, please not Collected Company. Attack, attack. Blocks, blocks. Goes to 1. Can we not play... Can we not play a... they gotta have nothing, right? If we play Arena, we lose to Rattle Chains if it's in our opponent's hand. Alright, pass the turn. Yeah, I guess a Lord would also do it. Opponent, untaps. Oh, scoops it up! We got there! Man, that was close. That was close. We always need cards. There's no turning down free extra cards. Man, that was a close game. Staying alive though. Our deck is kind of working. We're up to 2-1. Oh, I forgot to update the record last round. We're up to 2-1, only losing to Burn so far. Oh, Burn, burn, burn. I wonder if this is the fastest Modern has ever been. It feels like it is. It's at least close to as fast as it's ever been. Who are you asking about? JND719? Unseen Spectre for the 27th month in a row. I'm doing pretty well tonight. My voice so far, we're what? Hour and 40 minutes into the stream. Voice is holding up, so we're doing well. Are you going to make it to a pre-release? Hopefully. I'm not 100% sure, but I'm hopeful. Were there any bands I heard of something when I first tuned in? Oh, someone was asking what we think will be banned in Modern. I think that something from Ironworks will get banned. My guess is KCI itself gets banned. That would be my number one guess. It's possible other stuff too, but... Oh, I'm sorry, J&D. I didn't see your post. But that would be my guess. KCI, something's got to get hit. Against Spirits, we don't really have much, honestly. Kemble feels bad. Anguish Unmaking's fine, and Brutality's a little hit or miss. Yeah, running like that. Hopefully we draw our one Damnation. Unban Twin. So I would be fine with Ancient Stirrings. I would like to see Ancient Stirrings get banned. If I had my choice, I would ban Ancient Stirrings. Do I think it 100% has to be banned? No. But I think I would choose to ban it. I'm not as on board with the Faithless Looting idea. A lot of people really want to see Faithless Looting banned, and I'm kind of indifferent on that. Like, it is really good. And it does make a lot of decks really consistent. But does it need to be banned? That one I'm less sure on. Chilly Lich. Ooh. Golgari Creeping Chill. That looks sweet. Opponent, Supreme Phantom. Yeah, let's just keep killing things. Actually, the problem with not killing it is Spell Queller. I would like to get down Etherboard. Yeah, let's just kill it. Kill Supreme Phantom. Play Isolated Chapel. I mean, if we can keep the board clear, we got 2 Gray Merchants in hand and a bunch of black mana symbols. Boat it. Should Twin be unbanned? That's a... I would be surprised if they unbanned Twin. It's possible, but I would be surprised. Well, let's Swamp. We're going to Lingering Souls. If our opponent wants to sack Mausoleum Wander, they do not. Pass the turn. We would still like our Damnation. That would still make us happy. Opponent. Combat. Big attack. Well, I mean, make them do what they gotta do. Or do we? Maybe we just take it. Let's take our beats. Down to 17. Looks like Collected Company in hand. So play Bloodstained Mire. Lingering Souls. There's the Collected Company. Oh, this could be super close. Spell Queller. And Phantasmal Image on the Lord. Okay. Huh, Collected Company. Pretty good, pretty good. Well, crack Bloodstained Mire. Get a Swamp. Man, those are some big old spirits. Play Gifted Etherborn. I'm not even sure that our Gray Merchant can get us out of this. They're so big. Phone it. Okay. Cracks Horizon Canopy. Combat. Don't unban Glimpse of Nature. Oh man, Chromox should not be unbanned. That would be the worst unban, I think. That would be brutal. Down to 9. Well, Polluted Delta. Crack Polluted Delta. Get a Swamp. Gray Merchant. Oh my goodness. Opponent. They got it all. They got it all. Get a Swamp. Well, we gain 2. Oh, we don't even gain 2? We just gain nothing? Okay. Gray Merchant. I mean, technically we're not dead on board, but we're pretty dead. Tap land. Opponent. Attacks. We block. We take 1.5 trillion. Down to 3. Phyrexian Arena. So we go up to 7. Yeah. Well, that was kind of close. That was close. But opponent drew the Collected Company, and we did not have an answer to Collected Company. Yeah, Damnation was our main out there. A second Gifted Etherborn plus Gray Merchant would have been interesting, but I think it was just too short. Punishing Fire. Punishing Fire might be fine. Based on our experience, like, we haven't even been playing against combo decks for the most part, and Modern is just incredibly fast. It is as fast as a format can be. Like, we're mostly through round 4 of our league, and we played a bonus game, and we talked about spoilers, and it hasn't been 2 hours yet. It is just an incredibly fast format. What deck would Chrome Mox make overpowered and there's enough artifact hate to make it risky? I don't know. I mean, Mox Opal is close to being bannable, and Mox Opal is arguably a worse Chrome Mox. It's at very least a much more restricted Chrome Mox. I think, like, the deck I immediately think of, and this is probably a bad example, but Modern is definitely way faster than Legacy at the moment. Even just, like, the Blood Moon decks I like to play. Like, you would consistently with, like, 4 Blood Moon, 4 Magus of the Moon, 4 Chrome Mox, 4 Simian Spirit Guide. Turn 1 Blood Moons would be very common. Like, that would be very consistent. And that's not even including, like, Storm and stuff. I think Chrome Mox, if anything, Modern probably could use more fast mana being banned. Although, at this point, like, I don't know. I used to really be like, oh, we need to ban stuff in Modern to slow it down, get it back to, like, turn 4. But at this point, I don't know if it's possible. I kind of actually think that there's so many busted decks and so many almost there busted decks where even if you ban, like, the 3 fastest, let's say you banned KCI, you banned, I don't know, Storm, and you banned something else, whatever the 3 best combo decks are right now, then I think if you did that, you would just have other combo decks take the place. Like, you'd have Griselbrand, and you'd have, I don't know, the next Amulet Bloom Titan. Like, those decks would just step up. So I'm not even sure it's possible to make Modern a, like, fair turn 4 format. Maybe if you ban, like, a ton of cards. If you're going to ban, I don't know, if you're going to ban 20 cards or something, maybe? And even then, I don't know if that would actually work. Is this the first match? We are actually in round 4 of our league. Inquisition. Well, that's a risky keep. Opponent kept 1 land, 2 companies, 2 Ether Vials. Huh. Alright, Botanical Sanctum. And Ether Vial. Yup. Opponent passes. Play a Swamp. Pass the turn. Opponent. Come on, no lands. We'll take a no land. Opponent digs up. They draw the land. They play an Ether Vial. Opponent passing. They'll play Marsh Flats. Crack Marsh Flats. Godless Shrine, untapped. Liliana. Take it up. Discard. Ha. Hey, let's discard. Ugh, what do we discard? This is so close. Yeah, we're playing some Magic Online tonight. We want to play Modern tonight. We'll be back to Arena next week when we have new Ravnica Allegiance cards. And there's a bonus stream on Wednesday. I'm actually torn. Being able to double... We got to keep push. Being able to, like, play and flashback Lingering Souls seems pretty nice. Yeah, alright. We'll just discard Souls. Opponent's going to discard Company, I assume. Discards a Company. Alright, pass the turn. No way! That was their draw? So they get to kill Liliana? Oh, the odds of that are so low. Wow, that was the one card they could draw that was good. And draw it they did. Yeah, Selfless Spirit, goes Mausoleum Wanderer, fires up Mutavault. Wow, that was so insane. What do we know about the new masterpieces? Well, we know that they're roughly the same as last time, but with slightly different cards. Well, flashback Lingering Souls. That was so rough. Pass the turn. So they are available through the Hasbro eBay. They're $250. Everything is basically the same, except they're on the Hasbro eBay. Mutavault opponent. Big attack. Really? And now a lowered? Okay. Wow. No! No! Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Wow. And that's game. All right. Well, those were... Wow, that was an unbelievable series of draws. From when we saw our opponent's hand, and it was one land... On turn one, when our opponent untapped, they had Selfless Spirit, a single land, 2 Ether Vials, 2 Collected Companies. Yikes. Yikes, that is... Huh. Wow. I don't know what to say. Professor Knox Live! Welcome to the Fishbowl. Thank you for your subscription. Big soups here for our new subscriber. Oh my goodness. Wow. And they even had to draw the 1-drop first to kill our Liliana, or we would have torn apart their hand. Whoa. Ugh. I'm having a hard time getting over that one. That was absurd. Oh my goodness. Hey, what's up, Knox? How are you? Good to see you. Thanks for swinging in and subscribing. We have a new donation from Dayan Wildfire. Could you give a shout out to my daughter, Ashley? At F&M, her opponent was at 4 life and slammed Shalai. She had 2 electrostatic fields in play, reread her hand, and cast Sovereign's Bite on herself twice to win. Oh man, that is insane. Well, awesome play, Ashley. I don't even know if I would have thought of that. That is Sovereign's Biting yourself to trigger your electrostatic fields. That's some impressive Punisher burning. I'm very impressed. Yeah, I'm kind of in the same place. We're playing some Modern tonight, Knox, because, I don't know. For me, Standard in the last, like, couple of weeks before a new set comes out, it just doesn't interest me that much. I just want to play the new cards. All right, let's see if we can get a 3-2. Boy, have we had some insane... We've had some insane wins and some insane losses. But... Good lord, that last one was brutal. Huh. I still haven't recovered. I say 3 weeks before a set is real tough to power, though. Oh, boy. All right. Well, now we're playing Control. Mardu Land Smash. Sounds fun. Yeah, Bloodstained Mire. This hand against Control does not especially excite me. We didn't have any Thought Seizes. Well, pass the turn. We got to get better at running. If I've learned one thing from this league, the Magic Gods just do not like us tonight. Kramer's assistant, Darin. Welcome to the Fishbowl. Thank you for your subscription. Big Soups here for our new subscriber. Well, get in with Etherborn. Hit our opponent. Play a Swamp, and yeah, let's run out Lingering Souls. I'm sick of seeing Golgari. Feels like Chain Whirler at the end of last season. Yeah, Golgari's pretty good, but things are definitely going to get shaken up. Ravnica Allegiance looks powerful, so I would be surprised. Oh man, no Terminus, no Terminus. I would be surprised if. Okay, no Terminus. I'd be surprised if Golgari was still just clearly the best, even the best mid-range deck. There's a lot of good Rakdos mid-range looking stuff. You know we're going to get Miracled. It's kind of tradition. Also, Field of Ruin can cut us off white mana. We don't have any basic planes. Opponent passes. Well, go to combat. Attack. Opponent takes it. How worried are we? And let's just Lingering Souls. I mean, they gotta have a Wrath. Pass the turn. Yeah, Wilderness Reclamation looking super sweet. You didn't think to run 1 planes. Didn't actually build this one. This was a list that 5-0'd. We talked about putting 1 planes in it. The problem is the upside of being better against Field of Ruin. Also, we would have games where we'd be pulling our hair out because we would not be able to cast our Obliterators. So I don't know if it's actually worth it. Opponent. Sweeper. Oh, Jace. Huh. Okay. Gonna try to set up the Terminus, I assume. Well, we do get to kill Jace at least. Yep, Brainstorms. And passes. Ooh. That I like. Phyrexian Arena is a great draw. Phyrexian Arena. Go to combat. Kill Jace. Hit our opponent. Play a Swamp. Pass the turn. Yeah, our one of. Oh, they didn't even have Terminus? Oh. Well, that's even better. Oh, they're just going to keep throwing Planeswalkers to the slaughter. Okay, sure. Teferi. Well, that's a good thing for us to kill. I'm doing well tonight, Sinside. How are you tonight? Good to see ya. Alright, Teferi. Untaps. Well, we get to draw 2. Yeah, let's Inquisition. A million paths and a disallow. Huh. Well, I guess we take disallow. Go to combat. Everything at Teferi. Opponent. Paths. Oh, we get a land out of our deck. Teferi to 1. Play the Swamp. Yeah, flashback Lingering Souls. Pass the turn. Hey, what's up, Drewski? How are you tonight? Good to see ya. Opponent. Draws. Land. I mean, I think we do need to kill Teferi. It's pretty risky to leave it out. Because they could draw a Sweeper. Opponent's passing. Untapping. Alright, we draw 2. Well, go to combat. Opponent Cryptics. Well, let's Liliana. Take it up. Discard the swamp. Pass the turn. Well, we'll see. We'll see. Opponent. This Teferi scares me. It's just as scary in Modern as it is in Standard, or close. Every time you say play the swamp, I remember the famous play the swans, hit our swans, draw some cards. Oh, that was so much fun. Opponent. Three mana. Timely. Okay. And untaps. Oh, this Teferi! Caw! This Teferi's driving us crazy. Land. Well, take up Liliana. Discard a swamp. Go to combat. Cryptic. Counter draw. Huh. Well, that's Lingering Souls. Play Polluted Delta. Pass the turn. Ah, this Teferi! Teferi probably is better than Jays. Would you brew a deck for against the odds? For against the odds around Seasons Past. Wow, they must have another Teferi in hand. Seasons Past is... Yep, another Teferi. Opponent. Seasons Past, I feel like we've played it before. I think it's been a while, but I feel like we have played it before. Wow, Tux. Land. Attacks, sure. We draw a land. Well, go to combat. Teferi. Everything else at our opponent. This better work. If we don't get this Teferi off the battlefield. Alright. Teferi finally dead. Pass the turn. Opponent cracks. Yeah. I actually want Arena again, at least. Opponent's gonna make us shuffle. Alright. Forces us to shuffle. We only have one Phyrexian Arena, and it's like our best card in this matchup. So I was hoping we get that at least again. Wow. And the Terminus. Yup. They've cast 2 Cryptics, and they probably have some number of Snapcasters as well. Well, crack Polluted Delta. Take Godless Shrine. Oh, we know they still have a path, too. Well, play Gifted Aetherborn. Play Obliterator. Pass the turn. Is it really the best card, or do you just want to draw cards? I mean, against Control, drawing extra cards, it's our way to keep up with Teferis and Jaces and whatnot. So I think it legitimately is. If it's not our best card, it's one of our best cards. Well, get in with Gifted Aetherborn. Colonnade. Yeah, let's Fatal Push it. Opponent takes it. Liliana? Well, we ran him out of cards. There's no Torment of Hailfire, although we probably, in this matchup at least, it actually would be good. Opponent logic nods. Yup. Well, no Planeswalkers, please. Please, no Planeswalkers. It's a Jace. Okay. We can't catch a break tonight. We just cannot catch a break. Detention Sphere. Oh, dear. Oh, boy. Opponent passes. Hey, it's a path. That's a dead card. We will pass the turn. Were you around for the interrupt rules change? And if so, what do you feel about it? I was not playing when there was an interrupt rules change. I know what you're talking about, but I was not playing at the time, so I have no feelings. Yeah, I think we're just done. I mean, play a swamp. Opponent's got his Jace locked. Oh, the blind top deck of the Jays. Sure. Apparently we have no lands left. Pass the turn. Hey, see you, Lucid. Thanks for hanging out. Good to see ya. Opponent takes up Jace. Yikes. Yikes, yikes, yikes. Puts a card to the bottom. Well, that means there's some chance that we draw a real card. The old fetch land with no fetchable lands left in the deck. I wonder if it's even worth continuing this game. Opponent leaves it, sure. Well, yeah. I mean, Isolated Chapel. Get rid of your click. I mean, if our opponent keeps ticking up, if we ever have two good cards in a row, that could change things. Like a Lingering Souls even. Puts a card to the bottom. Opponent passes. Well, play Obliterator. All right. Oh my goodness. Oh boy. Oh my lord. Oh my lord, Magic. Why do we play this game? Why? Okay. Okay. All right. How do we... All right. We got 4 Fulminator. We're going to stick it to this control deck. I don't even care. 4 Fulminator Mages, 2 Anguish Unmakings, Collective Brutality, Surgical Extraction. I mean, you're done. You're done. We're just going to blow up your lads and blow up your lads and blow up your lads. Go down, I guess, Path to Exiles. Go down Fatal Pushes. Leave all the discard. I don't know if Kemble's actually that good, honestly. I think we're going to not go Kemble's. We're just going to try to blow up their lands, surgical their lands, blow up their lands, do everything we can to make our opponent not be able to play Magic. That is plan number 1. Do we want Rest in Peace? I don't think so. These decks often actually play Rest in Peace themselves. You're basically hitting Snapcaster activations, which is something, maybe shutting down his Kanta, but we have Fulminator for his Kanta and Surgical for Snapcaster, so I don't think it's worth siding out real cards for that. I think this is our setup. Kemble good. Kemble better than Gary. Is Kemble good? It seems like Kemble... I mean, maybe it's Maybe it's good. Yeah, Unmaking gives us removal that hits the planeswalkers. I'm going to get off and work on my hours of homework. Good luck. Any chance you might be going to GP Cleveland? For Sunday, good luck with your homework. I'm still hoping to go to Cleveland. I'm still hoping to. Well, if we want to play Kemble, what would we actually take out? I mean, we got to kill our opponent somehow. Obliterator is not insane, but if we cut Obliterators, then Gray Merchant gets worse. I guess Gifted Aetherborn's not great. All right, we'll go down one Obliterator, one Gifted Aetherborn, and bring in the Kembles. I'm not 100% sold on Kembles, but we'll try it. All right, we get to play first. No Thought Seizes. Well, we can put Kemble to the test. Alright, I guess we'll keep. Swamp Goo. We do want to draw lands. That would be helpful. Flooded Strand. Opponent passing. Well, that's a land. So Polluted Delta, crack it. Grab a... Yeah, let's just go Swamp. And Gifted Aetherborn. Pass the turn. I mean, Lingering Souls is good against control. Satan Frez, welcome to the Fishbowl. Thank you for your subscription. Big scoops here for our new subscriber. So give me, hey, what's up, Young Frugal? How is it? How goes it? 2-1 so far, seems good. Oh, actually, I think we didn't update the record. We're 2-2. We got brutalized. Absolutely brutalized by Spirits last round. Oh man, that loss. How's it going though? I've been brewing around Dovin in Standard. Seems criminally underrated. Ooh, the Flyers deck. I mean, Dovin does seem pretty good in that deck. I will definitely give Dovin credit for that. All right, get him a Gifted Aetherborn. Hit our opponent. Yep. Bloodstained Mire, crack it. Godless Shrine, untapped. And let's just... Lingering Souls. Yeah, seems like a sweet deck. The Winds deck looks pretty good. Is this the last match? It's the last match of our league. We'll probably wrap up with something. I'm not exactly sure what. It looks like we'll probably have enough time, potentially, to do like a game of MOMIR or something. Opponent gets a Hallowed Fountain. So what's the one card you're most excited for from Ravnica Allegiance? Give me your top one. If I could create any one card, what would it be? Oh my goodness. Ugh. I wish I had a good answer for that. My answer to that was a reverse Panharmonicon that triggered on death. But we kind of got a reverse Panharmonicon that triggers on death. In Tisa, so I don't know now. I got to come up with a new answer. I mean, I still wouldn't mind it being an actual Panharmonicon rather than a legendary creature, but Dami Raid, Captive Audience. Yeah, Captive Audience is awesome. Wilderness Reclamation is sweet. Shark, Crab, Bear, Human Wizard, or whatever the Civic Shark is. Yeah, Sharknado. Theater of Horror. I think Theater of Horror is actually... I think that card's really good. I sort of like misread it at first and didn't understand that. And didn't understand that you can basically store up cards. So the cards are always there. So you're exiling them every turn. And then on the turns where you deal damage, you can cast them. So it's actually very much more Phyrexian Arena-y than I realized it was. Well, go to combat. Attack. There's the Cryptic. Well... Play a swamp. We gotta try to close it out. We haven't hit any discard, which is not great. Drain our opponent up to 24. Oh, I would have loved to have one's Thoughtseize to get a sweeper. Opponent, what do you got? Land. Teferi? Okay. Draws with Teferi. Interesting. Opponent. Untaps. Now we have questions. Still wouldn't mind a Thoughtseize. Swamp. More lands. Oh. Wow. This is so tight. Oh, I don't know what to do here. Thank you, Baby Magic. I'm glad you like the voice. Some people love it, some people hate it. I mean, technically we have Eldrazi. Yeah, pre-combat Chemball is a good idea. Chemball. Force our opponent's hand. No. No, Magic Gods. Do not do this to us. Alright. Not a Terminus. We'll go to combat. Now we just send everything in our opponent. And that should do it. Oh, they were trying to find the Terminus. They were trying. Alright, Chemball. Whoever suggested Chemball, I will give you credit. That was good. That Chemball was key. I love you too, James Fargoth. Oh, that was close. The XRR instant does damage as you cast something for free. Yeah, that card, I think that could be one of the most busted cards. That's one of my picks, for Modern at least, for most busted card. Were you planning on going to the Syracuse Open Legacy format in March? Yes. I don't know if I'll play Legacy, because I don't have a Legacy deck. Although I really love Legacy all of a sudden. So if I can get a Legacy deck, I might just play. Otherwise, I got my Modern deck, so I'll play side events or something. But I am definitely planning on going to it. Gifted over Obliterator. Just try to be more aggressive. Really? Alright. Alright, run it like that, see what happens. Can someone tell me what rank Mono Blue Tempo can achieve? I think that Mono Blue Tempo can get pretty high. I think you can go a long way ranking up with that. Yes, our 3-drop slot is normally not this cluttered. This is a post-sideboard thing. Ugh, well, we can't keep that. Too many 3-drops. We would like a Thoughtseize. Swamp to the bottom. Come on, discard. Discard, discard, discard. I just have Free-Win Red or Mono Red Prison in Paper Modern. I didn't have a deck at all for a long time, so I just put that one together. Inquisition counts. Let's swamp. Inquisition you. See what we're up against. And you thought we had a lot of 3-drops. Our opponent's 4-drop tribal. Oh no, they have both Planeswalkers, and we drew Inquisition instead of Thoughtseize. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. Collective Brutality. Alright, Bloodstained Mire, crack it. Collective Brutality, not great, not great. Take a Godless Shrine. Untapped. Brutality, our opponent. Probably just taking Illumination, which, even that's not exciting. Terminus. Alright, take Terminus. Pass the turn. I don't know if we beat these two Planeswalkers. Oh, that went so horribly. Have I updated the Free-Win Red list? Not recently. It's about time. I don't play much in Paper, and I don't know if Free-Win Red is in a super great place in the meta lately. Well, Marsh Flats, crack it. Godless Shrine. Untapped. Opponent has 5 cards. Jace Illumination to Fairy Land Unknown. Well, I guess we're on the Mana Screw plan. Fulminator. Pass the turn. Alright, well, blow up a land. Can't let him cast our Planeswalkers. Would you replay Angel Moon? Oh man, I forgot about that deck. It was a long time ago. I would be down with Angel Mooning again at some point. This is the first time I see your body and your face and your voice, and you destroyed my imagination. Anyway, love you and keep it up. Your content is awesome. Well, I'm sorry, Twin for the win. I did not mean to crush your dreams, your hopes and dreams. All right, well, these Planeswalkers, Lingering Souls. Polluted Delta. Go. Too many Planeswalkers. Too many Planeswalkers. Opponent. I do hear that quite a bit. It's pretty common. The like, you don't look like what I thought you would look like. There's the Jace. Brainstorms. Opponent's opening hand was just... we needed Thoughtseize instead of Inquisition. Deck. Let's talk banning in Modern. So bannings in Modern, I expect something from KCI is going to get banned. That's number 1. Well, attack Jace. Play Phyrexian Arena. I'm feeling like we're pretty dead. Pass the turn. Opponent. Thinking about Terminusing. Decides against it. Brainstorms with Jace. So that's something from KCI is my number 1 guess as far as bannings, but exactly what is a little less certain. Here comes Teferi. Oh boy, both Planeswalkers. Yup. Teferi. Draws a card, takes up. And passes. Untaps. Well, we get an extra card. Go to combat. Attack Jace. Lingering Souls. Still didn't hit a land. Pass the turn. Opponent. Draws a card with Teferi. Looting and Stirrings are definitely on the list as well. Another Jace. They just keep coming. They just keep coming. Brainstorms with Jace. Okay. So many Planeswalkers. I'm worried about the Terminus that they pretty clearly have. Opponent, untap some lands. That's my number one concern right now is Terminus. I believe the next banning announcement is not this Monday, but the following Monday. We get an extra card. Well, that is an Anguish Unmaking. Play Bloodstained Mire. Go to combat. Opponent opts. This could work out. Okay, so... Okay, opponent, yes, they opt. Wow, this might work. Surgical Terminus. Oh, no! Life World Changer, welcome to the Fishbowl. Thank you for your subscription. Big Scoops Tier for our new subscriber. Oh, they actually have an answer? Oh. Logic not to exile the Terminus. Yeah. Alright, that works. Ay, 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 ay. Okay. Well, there goes our spirits. Crag Bloodstained Mire. We're getting close to killing ourselves as well. Crag Bloodstained Mire. Anguish Unmaking to Fairy. Lingering Souls. Pass the turn. Oh, that was our chance! That was our chance! Have a good night, Blue Archer. Alright, well, there's the lucky one that just happened to be sitting on top of the deck, I guess. Oh, Shadow Maiden! There's only one left? Oh, we are so not on the right side of the magic gods. Welcome to the Fishbowl. Thank you for your subscription. Big Soup cheer for our new subscriber. What awesome thing was on the top of our opponent's deck? Detention Sphere. Okay. Opponent passing. Well, play Chemball. Play a Swamp. I think it's over. Opponent, we have run pretty... Oh, boy. I think this is... Yikes. Oh, this has been a rough league. It seems like the Magic Gods have been much more on our opponent's side than our side. Opponent. Considering possibilities. Another sweeper. Okay. With Cryptic Man up. Opponent passes. Well, Lingering Souls. And yeah, I guess we just Lingering Souls. If they have another sweeper, then alright, pass the turn. If they have sweeper number 4, I'm gonna cry. I'm gonna cry! Have you played Azuria's Control on stream? I think a long time ago, but not recently. The new year's been good. I've been sick, which has been less good, but overall it's been reasonable. How has your new year's been? Opponent doing their J stuff. I don't know how our deck wins from here, honestly. Last stream, I said I wanted Ooze Tribal and was holding out, and now there's an Ooze Tribal card. That's true, we got the Ooze Lord. There's the Search for Iskata. Opponent plays a land. 5 cards in hand. The power of infinite planeswalkers. Why do you complain about luck? I mean, I don't know if I complain about luck that much. I don't know. I guess I would have to get other people's thoughts on that. I mean, Magic is a game that involves variance. Having a Terminus on the top of your deck, or I don't know. When I think of luck, it's mathematically unlikely things happening repeatedly, which, I mean, I think that's a pretty realistic definition of luck. I don't know. I don't think I get salty about it normally. I love you, but you constantly complain about luck nonstop. Huh, interesting. I did not realize that I constantly complain about luck nonstop. I guess I would have to consider that. We couldn't attack the Jace because they had Cryptic Command to tap down all of our creatures. I mean, I think the Magic Gods thing is funny. That's me joking around. But if people don't think it's funny, then I guess I would stop doing it. I always thought the Magic Gods thing was just a funny joke, though. Opponent. Thinking it over. I mean, maybe we can get a timeout win? Maybe they just will take too long to kill us. They have Iskanta, though. Snapcaster. For Terminus number 14. Oh my god. Well, I think we've reached the end. The end. There's no way our deck can pull things together from here. Yep. There goes the Spirits. And passes. Oh, Naz Smith, I'm so sorry. Naz Smith, welcome to the Fishbowl. Thank you for your subscription. Big Scoops here for our 25-month resubscriber. Yeah, this one's over. Well, this was an interesting league. Boy, oh boy. So, interesting. So we finished with a 2-3. I still can't believe some of the losses along the way. The Spirits one in particular. The way that game went, I feel like we would win that a very high percentage of the time, but sometimes you have just the exact 4 or 5 cards in a row on top of your deck. So, yeah, I mean, I think the deck is fine. Modern is an interesting format at the moment, and it's pretty swingy and high variance, and you do what you can do. So, I don't know. It's a weird time to be playing decks like this. I think it's a good, I think it's a competitive deck, but I think that probably the best thing to do in Modern right now is not really try to play fairly and just try to Goldfish to turn 3 kills. That seems like that's what a huge percentage of the best decks are doing, which it makes it tough right now to be the Gray Merchant player because everyone else is trying to get like 3 Arclight Phoenixes on the battlefield on turn 2 or whatever. So I think the deck, it's sweet and it's powerful and it's good, but I'm not sure if it's really in the right place in the meta at the moment. Yeah, I feel like that's one thing I've realized lately, playing more Legacy, is in Legacy, you have some really powerful, even more powerful than Modern unfair decks, but you have things like Force of Will to answer them. Modern doesn't really have a Force of Will. Thoughtseize, I guess, is as close as you could get. Some people said Rest in Peace is your Force and Will, but it's not really exactly the same. Thoughtseize it protects you on turn 1, but we saw in some of our games, as the game goes along, on like turn 8, it's a very bad draw, when Force of Will doesn't lose its value as much throughout the game. And then like Rest in Peace, it can be your Force of Will in like 30% of matchups or something, but it doesn't necessarily Force of Will the other matchups. So I don't know. I think that's where we're at with Modern at the moment. I still really like Modern, but I think right now Modern is a place where I'm enjoying it less than I have it a lot of times in the past. I don't especially like where the format is at the moment, but we do have a B&R coming, and that might shake things up. We do have a lot of new cards coming that some of them are going to be Modern playable. So we'll have to see. We'll have to see. Just unban every card. Oh no. If you unban everything, it gets way more broken. Way more broken. How close are we to considering Rest in Peace as main deckable as Blood Moon? Closer than we've ever been before. I've seen people playing like Blue-White Control with 3 main deck Rest in Peace, and I've also ran into multiple people with different random decks just playing main deck Surgical Extraction. I ran into an Infect player doing it. I ran into I forget what the other deck was, but that's something that's actually happening, is decks just being like, all right, I'm going to just main phase Surgical and see what happens. So yeah, pretty interesting spot for Modern. So I think I really like this deck. I love Grey Merchant. I think this deck's pretty reasonable, and it does do some good things for trying to hate on the fast combo decks, but I think it might just be a little too slow and a little too fair with how unfair the meta is at the moment. So it's probably one of those decks that in the future maybe could get back to the place where it was really good, but it's probably just not the best meta call at the moment. Unban Twin, I don't know. I don't know what the best thing to do is with the Modern ban list. I do know that I want to see KCI go. That's a big one. Good news is we got a little bit of time, a little bit extra time. So let's pull up the MOMIR list. Oh no MOMIR list tonight. So if you want to play MOMIR and you are on Magic Online, send me a challenge. I will accept the first MOMIR challenge. MOMIR bot is down at the moment, so we will do some MOMIRing. It's been a while since we MOMIR'd, so I think it's time. I think it's time that we MOMIR. We're due for some MOMIRing. So there's a challenge. All right, Memnarch, let's do it. So if you're not familiar with MOMIR, I'm going to pull up the MOMIR lay. MOMIR, you might be familiar with it now because it's also on Magic Arena. Their own version of it that doesn't have all the cards, but still, you can MOMIR on Magic Arena. So MOMIR, it is one of the randomest, just craziest, sweetest formats in the history of Magic. It is, if you don't like luck and variance, don't play it because it is literally built to be random. So your deck is all basic lands. You start at 24 life, each turn, 1 time. You can pay X, discard a card, and get a token that's a copy of a random creature that converted mana cost. For example, we're going to pay 2. We are going to discard a forest, and we get a random 2-drop, which is Shape Stealer. Whenever Shape Stealer blocks or becomes blocked by a creature, change Shape Stealer's base power and toughness to that creature's power and toughness until end of turn. Huh, that's a unique card. Hey, have a great night, Gimp. We will be back on Tuesday with another one. And, of course, Spirit Dancer. All right. And, of course, bonus stream. Arena-sponsored preview stream on Wednesday for Ravnica Allegiance. Going to be playing tons of new Ravnica Allegiance stuff. So, excited for that, too. Let's make a 3. Dream Fighter. What do we have? Whenever it's blocked or becomes blocked tribal? What is going on, MOMIR? Mono blue. Okay, maybe that'll be an against the odds theme. Whenever Dream Fighter blocks or becomes blocked by a creature, Dream Fighter and that creature phase out. Huh, that's actually kind of good. That can, like, kill any one ground creature. Oh, Devry. Yikes. All right, that's a good flyer. Yeah, I think we just lose to our team getting tapped by Derevi. Derevi is insane. So, does phasing keep the tokens? Oh, well, now we need to phase something just for science. Wait, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I think we actually have to skip this drop. All right, I'm going to attack. I want to see what happens if our opponent blocks. I want to see if they come back into play. All right, opponent blocks. All right, everything phases out. They do. Oh, I need to brush up on my phasing rules. Didn't they used to use Vision Charm to like kill Batterskull or something? I thought there was some trick there. Hey, see ya, I am Wonton. Thanks for hanging out. See you on Tuesday. Have a wonderful weekend. MOMIR has commander cards. MOMIR has literally any card that's printed. I mean, Magic Online has not quite, but almost. Not quite, but almost all the cards in the history of Magic. So yeah, so you can get commander cards, you can get promos, you can get basically anything of that converted mana cost. Oh, they changed it with Teferi's protection. All right, that makes more sense. They didn't want Teferi's protection being token hate, I guess. Okay, yeah. I can understand that. All right, let's make a 5. So have you played the Arena MOMIR? I know I asked this earlier, but I don't remember the answers. There are no uncards. The unsets are not on Magic Online at all. Raging Poltergeist. The old 6/1. And we do not have a very good group of creatures for attacking. This is a janky board. So what is your strategy on Arena MOMIR? I'm curious. My strategy, I usually, oh boy. Well, I guess this doesn't do much in a 2-player game. It does have haste though. Opponent. Attacks. Okay. Actually, let's just kill it. Actually, no. Let's phase it. Phase it out. Get out of here, Myriad Giant. Phase you. Don't get 6 drops. Hurt 11 drops to victory. Jay Zoller. That's the worst MOMIR advice. I like to go to 10. I think going to 10 for, especially if I win the die roll, 10 guarantees you Impervious Great Worm every turn, which seems pretty good. Yeah. Zakama is still great, but there's multiple 9 drops now. So I've changed my strategy rather than just focusing on going to 9. Now that you're only 33% to get Zakama, I like going to Vorse Claw. We're getting like Avacyn Restored, really bad tribal, along with these janky blocking things. Yeah. I like to try to go to 10 for infinite Impervious Great Worms, while also hoping to hit Zakama along the way. But I think you want to save enough drops to get to 10 mana. Molder Hulk and Arboretum Elemental. Some big hexproof, like a 7/5 hexproof from Guilds of Ravnica. The other thing is, I guess, like, maybe it's wrong. The other thing I'm realizing is maybe it's wrong to intentionally try to get to 10 Wittigo, because at 9 you also have Molder Hulk, and Molder Hulk gets a land back from your graveyard. So maybe you just spin on 9 and trust that Molder Hulk is going to, you either get Zakama and you win, you get Molder Hulk and you get back a land and you get to 10 anyway, or you get Arboretum Elemental and you're very sad. So maybe that's actually the better strategy, and I was playing it wrong last time. Ugh, I wish we kept an island now. Well, what does this even do? Wittigo. 6 mana, 6/6. Enters with 6 counters. As a beginning upkeep, put a counter on it if it has blocked or been blocked since your last upkeep. Otherwise, remove a counter. Well, we gotta attack because we're losing in the air, so sure. Keep attacking. Creatures use, oh, it's a Yeti. Creatures used to be so funny in the day, back in the day. Also, chat, does anyone know why these cards have this M? I've never actually understood why this was there. So when I first saw the M, I thought it was like an old GP stamp of some kind. But I I don't know why there is the M in the art of Wittigo and some other cards. Oh, that's an artist signature? Oh, it looks like a magic sign, like similar to an M that you would see for Magic. Okay, that makes more sense. Oh, I probably should have realized that. Well, thank you, chat. Ooh, Tishana. Our opponent's going to get up to the big drops. That makes a lot of sense. Opponent. Elf Lizard Wizards are pretty sweet. I don't know. I was on board with the weird Simic names almost through all of spoiler season, but then Shark to Crab Wizards. I think they might have jumped the shark with that one. That was when they started to lose me, and I was just like, oh my goodness, really? Like, I love the goofy names, but Shark to Crab. Zatalpa is very good. It is a really good MOMIR card. And then someone was like, no, you're supposed to say Shark Toe Crab. And I'm pretty sure that's T-O is pronounced. I'm not great at pronouncing things, but I think even I know that T-O says two. Like, I'm fairly confident. Let's exile a couple lands. How much would it cost to make a MOMIR cube? Ooh, that's an interesting question. So, in theory, you could make it as cheap or as expensive if you wanted to really have it be every creature, which I don't think would be practical anyway. That would be expensive, because you'd have to literally own one of every creature in Magic. But if you want to just get a handful of, like 100 of each converted mana cost or something, then it's just how much you want to spend. You could do it very budget friendly. You could put in more expensive cards as well. Ugh. All right, come on, Bounce Kraken. It's Bounce Kraken or bust with all these flyers over there. Ooh, Jellyfish Lord would be sweet. I do like how they handled Simic. I'm really happy. And I also have to give a shout out to Wizards. I've been meaning to say this on Twitter, but it wasn't that long ago we lived in a world where Emrakul had to be banned because there was literally zero graveyard hate. Not a single card that could even kind of hate on the graveyard. And answers were so bad that the metagame was just dominated by threats. And I feel like, while there's some weirdness with Best of One and all that stuff that people are talking about, I feel like Wizards has really done a good job with bringing back core sets, having answers in the format, and Godsire is sweet, but we're dead to flyers. But I feel like they've done a really good job with that. Answers are only being printed for Best of One, though. I don't know. I don't know if I buy that. I mean, I think having extra flexible answers, like the example, people have been asking me about this. The example they use, one of the best ones, is the split cards. And I don't know why anyone's mad about that, honestly. Like, I think those cards are just, if you didn't know that Best of One was a thing, I think those are just good cards. I think they're just, like, good cards that you would want in a set anyway. So I don't get why people are riled about the design aspect of Best of One too much, at least at this point. If I saw, like, I don't know, the stuff that I thought was way weird and out of line, but I think the new split cards are sweet, even just, like, evaluating them in the context of just Magic in general, or traditional best of three Magic. So I don't see how it's actually the design aspect is a problem. I think there is a little bit of a concern that over the long term, how easy would it be to design cards for Best of Three and Best of One? Like, the example here would be, in Best of One, mid-range is really bad. Mid-range, linear aggro and linear control to a lesser extent are very good, and mid-range decks are generally not very playable. So if Wizards wanted to make the Best of One meta have mid-range be more of a thing, they would probably have to either power down aggro in control or power up mid-range somehow. The problem with that is we already see in like best of 3, Golgari mid-range is already the best deck in the format. So if you power up mid-range to make best of 1 better, then maybe you make best of 3 worse. So I think there's some concern there over the long term. The Firminus, welcome to the Fishbowl. Thank you for your subscription. Big Soups here for our new subscriber. So I think there's some weird concerns there for the long term, but I think the split cards are great, and I honestly don't care if they design them thinking about best of 1 or best of 3. Also, like, Wizards has designed cards for tons of weird formats for a long time. They designed cards for tiny leaders, and tiny leaders was a thing that lasted for 6 months or so. They designed a lot of cards each set for Commander. They designed some for older formats that are specifically for Legacy or Modern. So I don't know. That part doesn't really bother me. I'm worried about best of 3 being a tournament format in paper. I'm not sure I like that idea. That's something I think is weird and maybe not ideal, but the card design part at this point doesn't bother me. Do we think this means that good combo isn't coming back to standard? Best of 1 combo sounds super fun, super bad. It's going to be interesting. I mean, we don't traditionally get a lot of good combo decks in standard anyway. They're usually more 1,000-Year Storm level cards. This does nothing. This, when you cast a Spirit Arcane spell, gains protection from the... also does nothing. So yeah. I forget what now I forget what I was talking about. The new creature types are weird because of the lore behind the new Prime Speaker Vanifear. I gotta keep up more on the lore. But that makes sense that there's lore implications. Keurig, welcome to the Fishbowl. Thank you for your subscription. Big Soups here for our new subscriber. But I think that 1,000-Year Storm is kind of roughly the power level that they're going for with standard combo. Like, good enough that people will play it and do things with, but not so good that it's going to actually be a top-tier deck in the format. So I think that that's what they're aiming for. And I think that's what they've been aiming for in a long time. I think a bigger concern, like, probably the worst time of best of 1 since it was a thing. I think the single worst period, and I'm not a huge best of 1 fan in general. I just don't really find it an appealing format personally, but that's neither here nor there. There's other formats I don't really care for that much either. But I think the worst time of best of 1 format was when Approach of the Second Sun was in the format, and Approach was a deck that was like medium tier 2 in best of 3, but in best of 1 it just absolutely dominated the format because and we saw that in best of 3s. In game 1, Approach decks were super heavily favored. They would almost always win game 1, but the overall deck wasn't that good because everyone could bring in their negates, and then Approach was pretty disfavored in most matchups in games 2 and 3. So I think I'd be more concerned about that. Some sort of like jank 'em out control style finisher that would be pretty rough. As far as Commander Clash, we are doing a live Commander Clash on January 26th, Saturday, January 26th, 2 Eastern time in the afternoon, live Commander Clash episode, and then we will be kicking off Season 6 a week or two after that. Yes! Ah! Yes! Oh, they got phaged. Yes! Oh, the odds are so slim. Oh, thank goodness. Thank goodness. We have still never got phaged ourselves, but our opponent, they got phaged hard. The Magic Gods. The Magic Gods are smiling now. They saw our roughness in our Modern League, and they were like, all right, we're going to give your MOMIR opponent a phage. Oh, thank you, Magic Gods. All right. Well, this one's for all the MOMIRs. Am I drinking a beer? No, I just happen to have this cup. It's water. I'm not really a drinker. You can Ask anyone who was at GP Vegas. I'm just not someone. I've never really enjoyed drinking alcohol. Like I like a glass of wine once in a while, but I've never been someone who actually enjoyed drinking or getting drunk. It is a classic beer cup. It's also a classic I don't feel like doing dishes tonight cup. It does double duty. Ooh, Humble Defector. Interesting. Gonna draw some cards? I'm down with drawing some cards. Alright, let's make a 2-drop. What about beard? What sort of products do you use? Just oil? Yeah, I'm not when Flesh Reaver deals damage to a creature opponent, deals that much damage to you. Well, it is a 4/4 for 2. So as far as beard products, I just use that oil, and I don't even use that like religiously. I use it sometimes, once in a while, but that's about it. I'm not a big beard maintenance person. And I probably should, I guess, do more. Trophy Hunter. 1 damage to target creature with flying. Alright. Well. Sure. You can have it back. I want cards. Give me cards. I guess we start killing ourselves with Flesh Reaver. After playing Gary's all night, mind looking at this budget Gary Storm deck. Ooh. Do I have any roommates? I do not. I would have loved to see Seth at the slot machines. It takes a strong... I mean, No. I did drink. Like, we all went out to dinner and everyone had a beer, but I couldn't even, like, finish my beer. As embarrassing as that is, I'm just not a drinker. So I'm not like morally against drinking, or like not like, oh, I won't let alcohol touch my lips or straight edge or anything like that by any means. But I just don't really enjoy it, and so I don't do it much. So when I do actually have to drink, I can't drink that much. Have I tried mixed drinks? If I do drink something, I usually would drink wine. I like wine. But even that, I don't drink consistently by any stretch. Pendrel Drake. Well, flyers are good. Yeah, let's just pass. We got the flyer. Opponent. Land. I prefer cider in mixed drinks, but I don't drink a ton either. Alright, opponent also kind of has a flyer now. Glorifier Dusk. Hey, this is a good way to turn on Font of whatever it was. A good way to pay some life. I wonder if that card will actually be good. Font of Agonies. It's cheap at only 1 mana, and it does synergize with a lot of stuff. But then I guess it, like, only destroys a creature, which is not as exciting as some effects. Ooh, Psionic's Liver. Alrighty then. This Flesh Reaver. I don't know what to do with this Flesh Reaver. I guess we're attacking with it now. Such a weird card. Yeah, I mean, if I go out to some place with everyone and they're drinking, I'll have a beer, or whatever everyone's drinking, but I might not finish it. Opponent. I like the Mountain Swamp strategy, but often play one island because of Bolus. I think if you're playing in Arena, ooh, Mist Dragon. 0 gains flying. This lasts indefinitely. 0 loses flying. This lasts indefinitely. And phases out. Man, old cards are so weird. Found it. Gonna get in. pays. Oh, you can only do this during your turn? Oh, oops. Alright, well, we take our beats. I think we're losing to our own Flesh Reaver here. Opponent passes. Play a land. I don't think the Mountain and Swamp strategy is nearly as good in Arena. In Arena, I just play lands of all colors. There's no Landwalk abilities to actually care about, so... Well, alright. Here, draw 2 cards. You can have it. Can draw and kill Defector. Oh, that's with the Psionic Sliver? I guess that's true. I think we need to try to kill a flyer, or we're just going to straight up die. Opponent. Goblin... Oh. Oh. That's insane. That just kills us. I don't think I've ever lost to a Goblin Dynamo before. That's just a creature fireball, or blaze. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, I'm pretty sure we're losing to Goblin Dynamo. Yep, flying. Opponent. What's our out? I guess we just have to... Alright, we have to take it. We have to just somehow win... We have to just somehow win this turn. Like, hit a big hasty flyer. Or we could just get Phage. And then we know that the Magic Gods did not want us to win. Well, we make a 7. We need, like, some sort of a Chroma Daragaz type card. Hasty flyer? Oh, it's a good flyer, but it's not hasty. Alright. Well, I think this does it. We attack with everything. Oh. Well, we didn't even attack with that. I don't think it matters, though. Opponent blocks. Yeah. We're dead. But we're going to go out drawing cards. Goblin Dynamo. Good game, Memnar. Good game. Goblin Dynamo. I forgot all about this card. I don't think I've ever seen it. Oh, and it's even a mutant. They should have reprinted this in Ravnica Allegiance. Goblin Ooze Mutant. Oh, man. Good game, Memnar. Thank you for playing. And I think that brings us to the end for tonight, everyone. So, oh man, we had fun with Grey Merchant. Our record wasn't great, but it was still fun. We got to play some MOMIR. So, reminders on the way out the door. Number 1, bonus stream next Wednesday. Planning on streaming like normal, but also bonus stream Wednesday. Arena, full account from Wizards, Ravnica Allegiance preview. So keep an eye out for that. Otherwise, replay YouTube. If you missed anything, check it out there. Normal YouTube. We got tons of stuff coming up. Goldfish Gladiators, a Tomer Commander video, which is a rare treat on the YouTube channel. Some Legacy for Much Brew is sweet standard deck for budget Magic. Of course, the sponsor of tonight's stream, Ridge Wallet, and they make super slim front pocket wallets out of carbon fiber and titanium. You can check them out at ridgewallet.com and get 10% off with the code Goldfish10. They also offer free shipping. So thank you so much, everyone. Have a wonderful night. Thanks for hanging out. Thanks for being awesome. You are super amazing. I love you all. I will see you on Tuesday with some more. Have a great weekend, whether you're magicking or not. And yeah, I will see you on Tuesday.